What's going on? Welcome to WinnerStaysOn Sessions. We are here live from a secret location in the heart of Mayfair. We are not at Capcom HQ tonight because our community manager's flown away to Japan, lucky sod.
I mean, I'll be joining them in September, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If you don't know who this chap is, it's Chris Tartarian. Hello.
Tartarian.
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 Yes. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good, man. How are you? You've had a lovely day.
I have. I
saw the pictures on your Instagram.
Hampton Court Palace.
Chris_Tartarian.
It was pretty awesome.
See some beautiful English countryside.
Yeah, definitely. Really having a good time in England, by the way, man. Everybody's dope. Everybody's been taking care of us. Everybody's super chill.
Shout out to ImStillDaDaddy.
Shout outs to ImStillDaDaddy, man. He's been housing us. He's been taking care of us this entire time.
Making sure you get all your nutrients and greens and everything else.
Such a great experience.
Everything a growing boy needs in his diet.
Definitely.
And of course, you're at Versus Fighting.
What was that?
And of course, you're at Versus Fighting.
Yes.
In Birmingham.
Yes.
Which is what we're here to talk about today.
Yes.
Your compatriot and Ken.
Brother.
Fellow. Yes, brother.
Yes.
I suppose you are that close.
Oh, yeah.
Is here Brent as well. We're going to talk to him a little bit later as well. But yeah, man, it's really good to have you on the show.
Dude, it's been a long time. It's been a very long time since I've seen you.
When was the first time I met you? Was it 2013?
It wasn't the year infiltration one, right?
No.
That was 2012. Maybe I met you in that year.
All I can remember is that great big room that Anton had.
Yeah, I mean, we had rooms, I think, up until 2014, 2013. So it could be 2012 or 2013. I just know that it wasn't my first Evo, which was 2011, yeah.
Okay. So obviously the people at home would have seen you playing at Wednesday Night Fights regularly.
Yeah.
And now you're traveling the world, harvesting everyone else's Pro Tour points. You're in the top 10 now.
Yeah, man. I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited. Very happy.
How confident are you of qualifying at the end of the year? Because there's still a lot of events to go.
There's a lot of events, right? But I mean, right now I'm sitting at 330 points. And
that was good enough last year.
Yeah, that was good enough last year.
But there's more events this year.
Exactly. So I don't want to get my hopes too high, but I really think that I have a strong chance. I really want to play at Capcom Cup. The past 2 years that I've watched it, I've always just said, damn, like, I don't think I'll ever be able to compete on that. But like, there's a really, really big chance that I can compete this year, and it's going to be very...
And of course, if you don't make it on overall points on the leaderboard, which I think you probably will, you qualify for the regional final for Europe as well.
Do I?
I think so, because apparently CCL has already won a ranking in Europe.
Oh, so
I was told that
second place.
Right,
but if you use the same logic with North America, right? Justin is winning all the tournaments.
Yeah.
Does that mean that everybody coming in second is getting qualified?
That's what I was told, but it's not from like an official thing. I know you have to win the Premier, right? I know you have to win the Premier to get the thing, but in terms of the regional qualifiers, I'm not so certain.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping it'd be nice if we could,
that'll be awesome.
Fly you in.
Where is the European? Has it been announced yet?
It hasn't been confirmed 100%, but I think it's going to be Milan.
Milan. Oh my
Milan Games
God.
Week. So it's not a bad place to visit, is it?
No, that's not a bad place.
When you don't have to pay.
I'm down.
Yeah, man. But hopefully make it anyway.
Yeah.
What else are you going to be? Are you going to be hitting up any other internationals? Because Mexico you went to, right?
Yes. I'll be going to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
That's September.
I mean, that's America anyway, isn't it?
Not to me. So first attack, I'll be at that tournament.
Yeah.
I'll also be going to TGS for Japan.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that,
I know a lot of people are heading for that.
Yeah, I don't think anywhere else as of right now for international.
Dude, that's enough.
But that's enough, right?
Because you're a student, man. It's not like you've got like...
When I come back from Japan,
money to burn.
It'll be 2 days until school starts for me.
Oh,
so
for real?
literally I'll be coming back to Japan, getting my school stuff ready, and then going to school in 2 days afterwards. So...
And then basically, you better be qualified by then.
Yeah, I need to be qualified before school starts.
Yeah.
I need to be qualified.
All right, we're going to jump into some games. We've got loads of people here.
Yeah.
Basically, we've accrued together as many people that were at VS Fighting as possible. And right now, we've got 2 guys that made it into top 16. Problem X is on the right of your screen. He's player 1. And Real Menace is on the left of your screen. He is player 2. You may not be too familiar with Real Menace, but he's a very accomplished player in multiple games. Really good at Tekken as well.
You know, Tekken was my first fighting game.
Okay.
Tekken 3.
Yeah. Right, you must have been young.
Yeah.
How old are you?
21.
You're 21 now.
Yeah, so I don't remember how
Of course,
young
it was your 21st birthday just before Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You missed out all the fun as well versus fighting. We had 2 nights in the karaoke room and you weren't missing both nights. Like
I don't know what to say.
In a cloud of smoke, like a ninja.
I don't know what to say, you know. Brent, myself, and ImStillDaDaddy still had a really good time. So.
Oh, 100%, man. So Problem X is actually using the Kali today, which I've never seen him do before in my life.
He seems to play a plethora of characters. I saw him use Bison against me, Alex.
So Bison was the first character that we saw him use.
Yeah.
And he actually won the first ranking event with Bison.
Okay.
Then he switched to Alex when Alex came out.
So wait, is Problem is qualified?
Problem has qualified for the regionals.
Okay.
As has CCL and who else? Luffy, I think. And Xian has actually qualified.
Okay, yeah. He just won that tournament in Asia, right?
No, in Europe before that. And who was it that won? Was it Haitani or MOV that won in Madrid? Who won in Madrid? Haitani or MOV? My brain's gone blank. MOV won. Who is, in my opinion, the best Chun-Li in the world. Right?
Yeah, I mean, MOV has always been a god, right? So what is the format that we're doing right now?
So we do first to 3.
Okay.
Winner stays on. But if you win 3 in a row, you have to get off unless you do something sick.
If you win 3 in a row matches or just like a 3-0
3 sets. So if you win 3 sets in a row, you have to, otherwise you'd have the same guy on for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
So we like to keep it rotational.
Okay, for sure.
But if you do something super sick in your 3rd set, you get an extra game.
To kill or just in the 3rd set?
Okay,
Okay. For sure.
We give you the thumbs up or the thumbs down.
Damn, there's like a verdict on it too. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, you get judgment. So if we want to see you. And if we get like a new character and someone's like murking with them, we let them run as well.
Yeah.
But right now, Problem's going to close around with that gas damage.
With that gas damage?
Gassed.
Ghastly damage. Is that what it is?
Like gassed up.
Oh, okay.
Pipe. I'm trying to think. It's really difficult to convert slang.
So I'm trying to learn more of the slang so I could use it in my British arsenal of accents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's more kind of like London slang than just your average British slang that someone would know.
So what is the average accent though in England? Is it more of like the London accent or?
Not so much like Cockney, but
that's Cockney. I thought Cockney was the out.
Yeah, kind of like that. That's sort of like 1930s Cockney.
1930s.
Cheerio, governor.
Cheerio.
You're a right diamond, say you are. Have you been practicing? How much success have you had? Have you convinced anyone that you're British since you've been here?
I really haven't had an opportunity to use the accent, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. I was talking to the lady that's allowing us, to stay at her place. She was like, yeah, it's not bad. Very, very sweet old lady.
Okay.
And but I haven't used it on any females or anything like that yet. That usually works in America.
Oh, for real?
But I feel like if everybody's been telling me you just got to talk normally out here and then that'll work just fine.
Oh, with the ladies?
Yes, with the ladies.
I think they do quite like. It's kind of like when we go to America and we just speak British.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a cheat code. Packz.
No, that's the biggest cheat code, man. You being British. That's an option selecting it. Like you just have all the answers with that.
Cover all the wake up options. It's meaty for active for 4 frames.
Right, so what's Chun-Li stand short? 3 frames? 4 frames?
4 frame star.
If
that thing was 3 frames,
I'm not surprised.
She'd be even more broken than she already is. Of course, you guys get to play.
I can't pull that off right now, man. You can't do the Indian accent.
Yeah, he's just working in training mode on your Birmingham accent, right? But that's not ready for tournament.
I only know one thing to say in a Birmingham accent, and it's "Oh, from Birmingham."
I'll be honest with you. You sound like a normal English person doing an impression of someone from Birmingham, doing a Birmingham accent. Yeah.
All right, I'll take that as a really good compliment. Made my night.
So obviously you guys get to play Filipino Man quite often. Have you got any other good chums?
To be honest, we don't even play Filipino Man that often. Like,
No?
It's very rare that he's coming out to Wednesday night fights. He's just been super busy as of late. Other Chun-Li players that we play against is Ian, and when he wants to come to Wednesday night fights, is Ian Sanity, the Street Fighter 4 Chun-Li player. Yeah.
All right, cool.
But that's about it for Chun. Yeah, Logan, you got to do an American accent, bro. I'm over here doing English accents.
I might break into it.
You might break into it.
We did it last week.
You did last week?
We did one last week, yeah, when we had Dave from the pub on. Yeah, that was sick. I know you don't watch the show. You missed Dave from the pub, didn't you?
Oh, can you do a redneck accent? Like a country accent?
My accents are all probably as bad as your Birmingham accents. I don't know.
Oh, now the... Wait, are we allowed to curse or are we not allowed to curse?
Not really.
No, not really. Okay.
Well, I don't know what your
before,
version of cursing is.
Well, can I say bloody hell?
You can say bloody hell.
All right. So that's the only thing I'll say.
Bloody hell.
You have an Irish accent?
In my mind, I've got many accents.
In your mind? I mean, who doesn't, right? Everybody has a million accents. They all sound right.
They all sound right in my head, man.
Until you actually try it.
Until you hear them out loud. It's like singing in the shower, right?
What in tarnation?
What?
Yoga Catastrophe asked for what in tarnation? The English won't know the American curse words. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Frick. You like frick, right? Fricking.
Fricking? What do you mean? Like, oh, frickin'...
Gosh darn it.
Gosh darn it.
All those American sort of happy words that you use to cover up.
What is a dove cut?
A what?
A dove cut?
I've got no idea.
I'm glad Twitch doesn't censor Dutch.
Oh, is that swearing?
I guess that's Dutch.
Shout out to the Netherlands crew. Each and every time.
Oh yeah, I think Momi went back, right?
Yeah, Momi and MBR went back already. I think they're coming back for EGX, our premiere though.
Yo, Chris, can you say the F word line? Oh my days. You know, I haven't really heard.
Have you got a rago?
A rago?
Have you got a rago in your locker?
Rago! Rago!
Rago!
How did you say oh my days?
Oh my days!
Damn, I feel like that's not how he says it. I feel like that's not how he says it. I didn't even watch the show.
I need to be like genuinely excited. I can't force it. Because I'd normally just say, oh my days.
Someone pull up a video of him saying it. I don't know.
His one goes up. It's kind of weird. It's like he's taking off instantly. It's kind of like his O face.
It's funny when F word gets into the whisper mode. He's about to do it. He's about it. He activated V trigger.
It's so natural, man. We can't just reproduce it.
Oh man, oh my god. Yeah, see. Yeah, he does the thing. Damn, who let me pass customs? It's a bit harsh. Isn't it?
Our border control is not as strict as yours. So
Your border control.
Did you need like
Brent,
a visa?
did you want to hop on?
Yeah, let Brent hop on.
Yeah, Brent. We got Brentiscool in the building.
Hello, Brentiscool.
Tonight,
Brentiscool has 2 T's in it, by the way.
Yes, it does. So that was a bit upsetting when we saw that. You know, we saw that Brentiscool with 1 T.
It has 2 T's.
It has 2 T's.
For reference, I didn't want to make a big deal out of it because I noticed it.
Christy say pussy clap. Wagwan, Chris.
Wagwan, oh my god.
I met you at the Red Bull after party. You know, not to sample that British accent. Hope you're enjoying the UK. Dude, I'm enjoying the UK a lot. Brent is Tool.
Brent is Tool. He is quite tall, isn't he?
What is that? Oh, Tool. He's tall, like tall man.
He's quite tall,
See,
isn't he?
I didn't really understand why he was saying Brent is Tool. But, you know, you guys need to put the 2 T's though.
Yeah, can we have the 2 T's for Brentiscool?
Arlieth, shout outs to the homie Arlieth.
I got thumbs up there.
Come with the thing. Come with the thing, man.
At the end of Brent, yes. 2 T's in Brent.
Damn, Chris T holds the extra T for Brent because it would destroy the world. That is some Illuminati.
That's some deep
that is some
shiz.
It's Pam Pam City. Daddy. ImStillDaDaddy in the building.
Yeah, ImStillDaDaddy's here, mate. I'm going to get him on soon.
Zolfi, dude, I'm having a great
There's
time
no
out here, man.
sandwiches around here at the moment.
Okay, yeah, tell us what Pum Pum is.
I cannot explain that on a Capcom stream, and we should probably not talk about it that much either.
Okay, understood.
If I'm honest with you.
Chris T.
And it's definitely not pronounced Pum Pum either.
Lady, wait, we have to announce this. We have to commentate this like it's a freaking football
real match.
Come on. I want to watch a football match and I'm not going to be able to.
Yeah, the Premier League starts just after you leave. Which is
well, I'll be back. I'll be back.
Do you have a team?
Manchester United.
Okay, you just signed Paul Pogba. Don't know if you know who that is.
Pogba, he's from is he in Juventus?
He was at Juventus, now he is with the United of Manchester.
Alright, so Martin Tyler here with Andy Gray. Andy, how do you feel about this matchup?
Sure. Didn't get much up today.
I don't think Andy Gray sounds like that.
That was a Scottish accent. He sounds exactly like that.
It's got... Alright.
Take a boost on!
There it is. There it is. We got fireballs coming from Brent.
Oh, Brent's patented crouch and medium punch run there coming out. We don't allow that stuff in this country.
It's not pretty. And all the fans in the background going crazy for Brent.
Oh, look at that. That was tricky. Nice.
As he's in the hometown, taking over.
No quick rise. Tries to bait the throw.
You know,
again, E with that.
Ooh.
He's in front. Ooh, the overhead to close it out.
Overhead. No fear of the wake-up jab. Smart stuff by Brent, timing the overhead.
No fear of the wake-up EX spinning bird kick as well. She had 3 bars, didn't use any of them.
You know what I noticed about Menace? He doesn't really wake-up jab that much.
No, it's a very strong tool.
Yeah, very, very strong tool.
A lot of our players are a bit too respectful sometimes, I find, in general. I don't know if you found that from playing.
Just a bit. Just a tad bit.
And they challenge at strange times.
And they what?
They challenge at strange times, like DP instances where you wouldn't think they'd normally DP.
That's only ImStillDaDaddy, to be honest.
Oh, well, yeah, no one ever...
flash kick, somersault kick. Rago times.
It's Rago, indeed. The overhead.
It's a bit Rago. Look at him go. Chun-Li with his... How did that super not kill?
Ken is top tier, of course. That's right.
Of course, yes. Top 5.
Run throw.
Top 5 in the game.
Step kick. Hypnotic in the ground game. I'm really impressed by Brent's ability to
grab.
smother real Menace in this ground game.
Oh, slide.
Oh, and again caught with that overhead. Far too respectful, and that's going to be the round.
Excuse me, bruv. Is there any way I can get some water?
Quite possibly. Can David, could you possibly ask Jamar if we could get some water, please, for our guest?
I'm a bit thirsty, you know. It's
cotton mouth.
Yeah, I got a bit of cotton mouth right now. So how was your day?
Oh, what the hell?
What did you do today?
I was in the gym this morning at 7 AM.
Well, you don't go to the gym, Logan.
Then I was in the gym again at 11.
You went to the gym twice?
I went to the gym twice today.
Did you look at that?
Then I had a meeting in town for music stuff. And I came here after that to make sure we were ready for you guys at home to watch WinnerStaysOn Sessions here.
WinnerStaysOn. Today we have...
thank you very much to Dogtanian, who's also here. He sorted us out some water.
Yeah, thank you very much, brother.
Corner pressure again. Gets thrown out of it, though. Huge frame advantage.
Where do you bat that? Oh, my God. Christy say, you want some? I'll give it ya.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Magic
come on,
Pixel.
he's going to get him with a down slide.
Oh, the
my
overhead
God.
again. Why didn't you just scratch a medium punch?
London water tastes like, I mean, everything else in London has been pretty good, though. Logan's staring at me right now, by the way. He's not happy with what I just said.
That water's
But
been
it's all right. It's all right, though, Logan. You see,
That
the
water's
DP
probably
just
been through a
whiffed.
few people, so... Can you taste all of them?
All right, so... So you said you wanted to talk about VSF, right?
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about that.
Nice conversion. Throws out the hard punch, trying to catch the delayed wake up. Or back roll, as you call it.
Ooh, eats the EX fireball in the face.
How do you find this matchup personally?
I think it's top 3 worst matchups for Ken. I think Karen is his hardest matchup, and then it's a tie between Chun and Nash. I don't really know who's...
Yeah, they really dominate the
Nash
neutral.
seems to be getting a little easier for me. But Chun is just a little more solid. It's harder for me to like fight on the ground against her.
A lot of people were criticizing your number of jumps and EX Tatsus against her, but you haven't really got any other way of getting in.
You don't, like if you play
you
Ken
can't fireball
versus
her.
Chun-Li, you can't fireball because she has the slide. You can't really contest with normals because her normals will beat you. So you kind of have to do some random jump EX Tatsus or do something to just try to
even
get
just
in.
normal jump Tatsu to hope that standing light kick whiffs as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And you get in with some frame advantage, but it's a tough one.
That was nice. That was a sick conversion.
And that's going to take it. One apiece.
But it's rewarding when I get in. You know, I can hurt Chun-Li when I hit her. One thing that's very hard for Ken to deal with against Chun-Li, I think, is just the 3-frame jab. I think that really bothers Ken players because it's another layer of thinking that we have to do when it comes to their wake up. You know, we have to time it.
And of course, she can convert off of it so easily compared to other characters in the game.
Yeah. So when I tried to finish CCL with an overhead, it was 1 round apiece. He woke up jabbed, and it caused me to lose the game. And I really thought that I was going to time it to where the overhead would hit the wake up jab, but I messed up on it, you know, and it's very easy to mess up with something like that in that
There we see him using the EX spinning bird kick finally, and a slide as well.
But I mean, good stuff to CCL. I needed to lose that. Really needed to lose that.
To grow as a player.
It wasn't only to grow as a player, to be honest. Like I realized this on my way back from Birmingham when we took the train back to London. And you know, people obviously know me as somebody who's religious and whatnot, you know. And I try my best to follow the ideals that I talk about, right? But at times I won't be able to follow it as best as I can, right? And at times I'll mess up. But I learned a valuable lesson on that because I remember before I played CCL, I just had this very cocky attitude about the situation, and I wanted to beat him, and I knew that I could beat him. I knew that I could beat him, and I was very prideful, you know, and I wasn't realizing that at the time. So when I reset the bracket and everything, you know, like I was feeling very confident.
By the way, from Real Menace, he was getting his stuff pushed in.
Yeah.
By Brent.
I didn't realize. Oh no, he got him. He for sure got him. He caught him on the counter hit. I don't know what he tried to do, but that was sick. I'm surprised he didn't try to wake up DP into super. But anyway, I realized that that situation made me into a very prideful person.
Yeah.
And the loss in itself was a very humbling experience. And that kind of was, I don't know, I needed that in order to let me know, like, hey, you need to, you know, ease up on that attitude. You need to stop with that pride, you know, be a little more humble.
I think people picked up on that as well.
Yeah.
You know, your reaction to the loss wasn't the best, and I know you weren't very proud of it afterwards, after you realized what you'd done, I think.
I mean, it's not like I, you know, like crucified the guy or anything. I just said that the EX legs was this, you know what I mean? And yeah, it wasn't right for me to say, but I was And then a lot of people said that I was like complaining about Chun-Li and complaining about Chun-Li. I had literally just said the EX legs. If you look at my tweets, it was just the EX legs. I said it in a very negative way. So I needed to apologize, and I did apologize to him in person, but I also wanted to redo it again.
So that people saw it publicly.
I mean, for that too, you know, I wanted to. I didn't want him to think that was the type of person that I was. You know what I mean? I wanted there to be no type of beef between us. Because at the end of the day, it's just a video game. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's how you treat somebody in real life.
So do you feel overall you came away from that tournament like...
I'm really glad that I lost that tournament. That was the best thing that could happen to me as a person and as a player.
Okay. What are you going to go away and work on?
What was that?
What are you going to go away and work on?
Within my...
Just within the game.
Within the game. So, I need to be able to maintain that, like, solid play, you know what I mean, in the long run, and to not let emotions get in the way of how I'm playing. You know, like, when you start using your emotions to fuel your play, you start not thinking clearly, you know? You start not thinking about what you're supposed to do, what you're actually supposed to do to win. And the game can slip away from you like that. Instead of thinking about the matches as I was losing it too, I wasn't going to character select or anything. Like, I was just pressing rematch. You know, I wanted to rematch, I wanted to rematch. That was just me getting more...
You're on tilt at that point, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's not a good thing as a player to do.
That's dead.
Yeah, I think that's dead. I think ImStillDaDaddy should go on. Yeah.
Nice stuff from Real Menace. We'll get ImStillDaDaddy up.
But I mean, you've been salty before, right? I'm pretty sure.
I don't give a shit about losing, man. I'm so used to losing, it doesn't bother me at all. To be honest with you, I know why I lose. That's the thing I like about this game as well. Like I've never really lost and thought, why the hell did I lose in this game?
In this game?
No.
What do you? Okay, can you explain a little bit further?
Anytime I lose at this game, I know why I lost. Like, I can see what's gone wrong, what I've done wrong. Do you know what I mean? And I like that. Like, I don't ever feel like, damn, man, like, what am I going to go away and work on? Like, what can I do different? You know? I noticed the only character that you actually, like, think like that for is Mika when it comes to the 50-50 situation. But even then, it's like about mitigating, getting put into that situation, right?
But then you think about the same situation as Street Fighter 4 Ibuki, right? What put you in that 50-50 situation?
Yeah, it's like I was a Dudley player.
Yeah.
Against the Kuma, for example, in Super and AE, my whole thing was, if I get swept, I'm dead. So I need to not get swept. Yeah, that was the Street Fighter 4 mentality against Ibuki, right? Yeah, same thing. Like, if I walk into this crouching medium punch and I get neck breakered, that's my fault. Exactly. Right? So let me not let that happen. But that's the only thing that you actually like thought about, right? Playing against Ibuki in Street Fighter 4 was like, don't get knocked down, don't get knocked down. It's the same exact meta for Mika in this one, right? Of course. Don't whiff a button so she can clap you. It's the same exact thing, and you have to just choose which side. Yeah, exactly. The way to beat Mika, though, you have to out-neutral her. You can't, and you have to be patient. You have to just let Mika come to you. Like, the more you try to approach against Mika, the higher risks that you're taking, and the more chances that you're giving the Mika player to just get one whiff punish. It takes one whiff punish. Think about that in order for you to be put in that situation that makes you extremely, extremely uncomfortable. So do everything in your power to not press that button that's going to whiff. Do everything in your power that you're going to make sure that the Mika player is going to either block it. That she has to earn that. If she does get you in that situation, she has to earn it. You didn't give it to her on a plate. And you want to have a considerable life lead against her when she does put you in that situation, because for me, it makes me feel so much better than when I'm already at 40% and she's at 80% and she just clapped me to the wall, you know? Wow, I'm you have to let Mika come to you. You definitely have to let Mika come to you. You cannot approach Mika, in my opinion. And that's the advice, actually, that Justin Wong gave me. What do you feel about when you get a knockdown on her as well? Because, I mean, especially with Ken, that's a dangerous situation. She has a 3-frame jab, right? That 3-frame jab kind of just ruins that. And if you guess wrong... I'm still the daddy going in. Wow! The pom-pom city is real. Yeah, now he reverts. After opening up with a big jumping in the first round, he goes back to his zoning. I really like how Sean plays Guile in this version of the game, man. You can't just play this lame zoning style like Street Fighter 4 Guile. You have to go in sometimes with this guy, because if you just rely on zoning with this character, you're going to get jumped in on eventually. You're going to get swept eventually, and you're going to have to take a risk on whether you're going to throw out that reversal or not.
Well, that V skill into the light Sonic Boom is a really good way for him to get in, right? And also V trigger in itself. So they gave that mechanic, I think, solely for Guile players to want to go in as well, you know, to follow that fireball. But if a Guile player follows the fireball, this is my tech, right? Or this is the way that I think about this situation. Anytime that a Guile player throws a Sonic Boom and follows it, I smile. I'm so happy that he's doing that. Why? Because he's doing 95% of the work for me.
Yeah,
by
you
getting
don't have to
in
struggle
on me.
to
I don't
get
have to
close
struggle
to
to get in, exactly. So block those Sonic Booms, as many as it takes for the Guile player to just move forward a little bit, right? The minute that he moves forward, you could probably jump in on him. The minute that he moves forward, you know that he doesn't have a charge anymore, so you can walk forward. You can gain more ground, right? You're not going to eat a Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
And especially if he's following a Sonic Boom, you know what's coming. Empty jump low, or just jump, you know what I mean? Just block the Sonic Boom, he's in your face. Once you block a normal, you use your normals to get in, right? You get on offense. Chun-Li's anti-air light kick and jab are just cancer, yeah. They really are.
I'm so glad that's not safe in this game.
What? Oh, his sweep, Guile's sweep. Was it ever safe?
Yeah.
Wait, who won the first game? Sean won, right?
Sean won the first game.
Why am I not a radio host? I don't know. I mean,
You have kind of got like a radio host voice.
do I? I appreciate that.
You have a very deep voice for a young man.
Dude, it happened when I was like 14 years old.
Yeah, that must have been a crazy thing.
It was weird. I literally remember waking up. Yeah, I used to sound like that too. I remember literally waking up one day and saying like, "Mom, can I have breakfast?" And
you like coughed a few times.
Yeah. And my mom came into my room like, "Was that you?" I was like, "Yeah, what the heck just happened?" And then it was weird,
Well,
like, you know,
son.
like I had friends that I would want to call, right? And at that time, you call like the house phone.
Yeah.
And their
Oh my
parents,
God, you must have sounded like
their
a pedophile.
parents used to think that I was, you know, like a 30, 40-year-old man calling a 13, 14-year-old girl. And I'd be like, "Ma'am, I'm 13, 14 years old." "Who is this? Where did you meet this guy?" I could hear it in the background.
Yeah.
So I had to stop being able to call the house phone numbers, man. It was bad. It's bad. Imagine trying to explain that.
Well, at least you're a respectful young man. So.
You know, appreciate that.
Nice bait there from Menace.
I 13 or 14 or 15. You know what's really deceptive is that last hit of the spinning bird kick. You never
The medium
know.
one, yeah.
You never know.
Man.
Never know.
You know, like when you've got like that much health left.
Yeah.
And she hits you with a jab, and you're like,
"Oh my
am I
God,
gonna die?
yeah.
Am I? Yes, damn.
You have to be ready, though. You have to be ready. But the minute that your hopes are risen,
Yeah.
they immediately go away. Oh, I've been doing the British accent, everybody. You know what would be sick? Like if I had like a smooth jazz type of UK radio. Hello, everybody. Tonight
You
we're here with
could
the,
sound like you host a jazz show with that voice.
that would be sick.
Like you sound like you smoke about 60 cigarettes a day.
I sound like I smoke about 60 cigarettes.
Yeah, you got that.
This is
husky
literally how I
voice.
sound every day. Sounds worse when I wake up too. When I wake up, it's so
Tell us about the smooth sounds of jazz.
the smooth sounds of jazz. Tonight we're going to be listening to some smooth sounds of jazz. Brought
No,
to you
in your
by-
just in your actual American voice.
Oh, I can't do that right now.
Why not?
It'll naturally come. The voice can be used when school
Jazz
calls.
Jazzman Chris Terry.
Jazz man. Well, his water is S tier right now.
Oh, wonderful.
Sure.
That's because we're in Mayfair. Drinking that expensive West End water.
West Ham. Oh, I'm from Birmingham, you know.
Wow. I apologise to all.
No, you guys are going to hear me say that quite
Brummies.
a bit. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Wait, Sean still won that game?
Yes, sir.
How is he winning?
He's got superpowers right now.
So what time does the show usually run to?
Whenever we feel like turning it off, man.
All right. Well, I mean, tonight should be a special case, right?
It is a special. We obviously all need to get home. But we'll probably run for like another 2 hours.
Who's that on your phone, mate?
It's my missus, mate.
That's not your missus.
Missus.
You're having a bubble. That's not ABC.
No, you're right, son. Maybe when you grow up a bit, mate.
Oh, when I grow up, that's how it is now.
See, look how much that did.
Can't ever tell. You can't ever tell.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I'm Birmingham. Everybody tells me that's what a Birmingham accent sounds like. Am I picking up KOF 14? It's
in the store, maybe, and looking at the case.
Yeah, maybe.
Putting it back down again.
Romance said that he would want to teach Brett and myself for about a week, and we become pretty godlike at it. So.
Oh, that was Nang!
Oh, yeah.
Nice one, real Menace. 2-1.
Can you do a, what is it, a Cockney accent? A Cockney accent?
I naturally talk in a Cockney accent.
It naturally talk. Wait, how do you do it?
It's just
naturally.
Just how people talk in East London.
How people talk in East London. Hello there. Tonight we're watching some Street Fighter 5.
That's how Dick Van Dyke talks in East London.
It's Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo.
A vaporizer.
So where exactly have you been staying?
At the daddy's house.
Oh, okay.
At the daddy's.
In the mansion.
In the mansion. He's the king down here, you know.
Have you been playing him much?
Have I been playing much?
Yeah.
While I've been down here, or
did you go on his stream at all?
No, I haven't been on the stream yet.
Oh, you've got to stream with him.
I think we're gonna stream tomorrow. I think we're gonna stream tomorrow night. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a must-see.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that you can say everything on there. Yeah, make sure you guys check that out. That's gonna be
well, yes, indeed.
One for the ages.
That was a late regular fireball. You know, he saw the EX and he just said,
I'm still going to do it.
I'm going to build the beat.
You know, like he mentally committed to doing it already.
Mentally.
Yeah, mentally. Mentally.
He mentally committed to doing it.
Say there, boy.
Say there, boy.
Hey there. Son, it's a bit of a impediment you got there.
Can't do all that now.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't mean to be ignorant. If I'm offending anybody, please don't get offended.
Well, it's your own countryman, so that's fine. And oppressed right now with these Sonic Booms.
What's my pick for the Premier League this year?
So let's get this out of the way first, right?
Go ahead.
When you go, like, on the red carpet to see a film, yeah, it's the premiere. 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 The best league in the world is the Premier League.
Premier League.
Premier League. Not the Premier League. I don't know what the Premier League is.
Premier League.
Offense.
Today we're gonna.
He's on offense.
Guys, we're gonna watch the Premier League, and it's gonna be super fantabulous.
Great stop there from the goaltender.
It's gonna be like, he's gonna just save all the balls from going inside the net. The goalie's my favorite position.
EX legs, your favorite move?
Oh God, don't remind me.
It's such a good move, man.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Someone made a great point, and I'm sorry that I've forgotten who it was, but they said that is like Fei Long's EX Rekka.
Ricky tweeted that. Spab tweeted that. Yo, did he really make that comeback?
Yo, ooh, 2-2.
Hey, the daddy.
2-2s, nah.
What's going on?
Are these both
He's
gonna
making
have
a
to get
comeback
off?
on
Are these
him. Come
both
on,
gonna
mate.
have to
You
get off? They
can't-
might
yeah.
both have to get off, you know.
Who's winning right now? It's tied.
2-2.
It's tied.
2's up.
I'm from Southern California. Both Brent and I are from Southern California.
What town are you from?
What?
What town are you from?
What town?
Yeah.
Well, we're from a little town called Victorville.
Victorville.
Victorville, yes.
Okay.
But now I live near San Bernardino. Or I live in San Bernardino, which is about 30 minutes from Victorville.
Where does Brent live?
Brent lives in Victorville.
He's still a hometown boy.
He's a hometown boy at heart.
Okay. Do you live there like with your family, or do you live there because of college?
Because of a college, because of a university.
University.
Yeah, sorry, the university. Did you just see that? 815 born and...
Ooh.
I beg your pardon, sir.
He's not walking behind it.
Dude,
There
you
we go.
cannot neutral jump sonic booms. You cannot neutral jump a light sonic boom.
Not at that range.
It's bloody deceptive.
I hate the fact that you can't neutral jump Chun-Li fireballs.
No, shout
Why?
out to the HD, dog. That's the hometown. The Bucklow.
I'm glad that Chun-Li can't jump.
The hero,
Bucklow.
the BKLU. The mouse hand, he the watch, the dirty thing. The Grand Theft Auto. But I don't like it.
It's a lot of money.
The lot of
Bone sack noodle.
I haven't seen those videos in a while, so I don't even remember what he says. Damn, this is pretty close. He's going to catch him with a down slide. $10.
Oh, the overhead ting! He still didn't win.
And the guy
He
who
still didn't
player
win.
wants it.
He still didn't win.
The Filipino accent?
Filipino.
Dude. Why? Oh,
I respect that you got that bit.
Big boy.
Isn't that like
Panic
Viet?
boom.
Isn't that Viet?
Panic boom. You guys don't know who the king is. The king is Sean. He's the king.
He's the general.
He's the general. He's the king. He's
The
the
daddy.
He's the
Still
daddy.
the daddy.
he's the
Respecting
daddy. 1 billion Sonic. Sonic. Sonic.
Do you know what I like about Sean's play? He doesn't do what
Much.
you want him to do at all. Like, you can't
I make him do a
force him to do stuff.
It's that Indian accent.
So, like, where you go to school, it's called a university, right? So why do you all call it college? It's like you're at the university of something, right?
Because we're not English, mate. That's
No,
why
but
we
you're
don't
at
call
the
it university.
university of something, aren't you?
Yeah.
What is it? University of...
No, it's California State University.
Okay, so
of
why
San
don't you say that
Bernardino.
you're at university then?
What do you mean? Because I'm not. Because we're not
you are.
British.
But you're at university. It's
Well,
the
right now,
California
right.
State University
Yes,
of
I am.
San
You know why?
Bernard.
You know why? I'll
Saunders,
tell
but-
you why right now.
Why?
America. That's why.
America.
America. All right, should I hop on and then Brent can hop on the
Yeah, let me talk
commentary?
to Brent.
All right,
You're
guys. It
boring
was
me now
nice
anyway. Go on
talking
off
to
you
you
go.
guys.
Give me
Here's
headphones
Brent.
Yeah, we're going to have Chris T on. Menace has got to get off as well. Cycle over. Packz. Can we get Packz, please? Is Packz here? Oh my god. Smashing up the room. We've got Brent here. Brent's going to put on the headset. What the hell happened?
That did not sound good.
No, I don't know what that was. I might have been amplified because we've got headphones on. I hope it was.
I hope someone didn't get salty. Or maybe they did.
No, I don't think so. Not here. We don't get
No,
salty here.
no one gets
Not
salty.
in this place. This is a safe place.
That's good.
How you doing anyway? Welcome.
This is a sick setup. I know it's not the usual spot.
This
but
is
I
the
mean,
usual spot.
Regardless.
Yeah, we're very lucky to be able to use the space.
Yeah.
Our community guy's away. He's in Japan.
Okay. That makes sense.
So
He was at VSF, right?
Yes. Yeah. Tall white
Okay.
guy. That was Matt Edwards.
Right. I've seen him a couple times.
Have you ever caught the show?
Yeah. I've caught it a couple times.
It must have been like a weird time for you.
Yeah, it is kind of like Wednesday night fights for you guys. You know, it just conflicts.
I wake up and have my breakfast whilst like grand finals are on.
Okay.
Normally.
Yeah, I mean, usually
that's about
if
1 a.m. in the morning. Actually, that's probably like top 16 normally, 1 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, if I have a slow day at work the next day and I have time to like go through the archive, I usually do. But it just all depends. You never know what kind of day it's going to be.
So what do you do?
I'm a lab tech for
Okay.
an optometric eye care center. So like
Awesome.
pretty much like an eye doctor. I assist them in a lot of stuff. Yeah, and I go to school on the side as well.
So what does a lab tech specifically do?
I perform a lot of pre-tests for patients before they see the doctor.
Okay.
When patients get prescriptions that come in for the glasses, I check them to make sure they're accurate for what they're supposed to be. They have all the proper add-ons and materials and stuff like that. And I do some IT work for the same office.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you studying for?
Computer science.
Okay.
So
Are you looking
somehow.
to stay in the eye business?
No. Honestly, I have a pretty dope boss that allows me to travel. He totally understands the gaming thing.
Oh, cool.
And supports me. So anytime I need time off, like for example, I'm here right now.
So it's really convenient for you.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just enjoying that while I have it because I know that's not gonna
last forever.
Yeah, it's not realistic, but enjoy it while I can.
Damn right.
Yeah. If you guys notice, like I randomly got glasses out of nowhere. That's when I got hired because.
Because you got access.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would be bad for business if the guy's squinting at you. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm saving up. I'm gonna get laser eye surgery one day. What was that sigh for?
Just tired. We've been.
Okay. I thought you knew something secret about laser eye surgery that should.
Yeah. No, laser eye surgery is good. It's good.
So you've been out all day, enjoying some of the English culture.
Yeah, man. The architecture here is amazing.
What was it like seeing buildings that are older than your country?
That's what I love. I just, U.S. buildings, they look nice, but they don't have that same they draw to them, that just history behind them that makes it, you feel something when you're standing inside. That it's not the same.
You've seen that mix up.
Yeah,
I
don't think they played at DSF, right?
No, don't think they did. Well, maybe afterwards at some point, but no, not that I'm aware of.
We got
what a comeback.
What time is it at home?
So at home it's probably 1:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
So everyone's at home having lunch.
Maybe at work, tuning into the stream, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe they're just like lazy student bums at home. We get quite a few Americans. If you're American, give us a... Did I have an American flag emote in the chat? Find one and use it. Give us some stars and stripes. Yeah. Some star-spangled banners.
How did you... you didn't show up on Sunday. You went to a soccer game, right?
Yeah, I was at a West Ham game.
How was that?
That was cool. We played Juventus, who are champions of Italy, in a friendly, and they only beat us 3-2, so that wasn't too bad.
That's good. That's good.
Lowly West Ham.
Juventus is Italy, right?
Yeah, they're the champions of Italy.
Okay.
They just sold their best player to Manchester United for a lot of money.
Right, okay.
£89 million.
That's like I think I saw something about that on the news today. When
you don't have that in America, do you? Right, so you can't like buy a player from another country, from another team. That doesn't happen. You trade and stuff.
Well, it depends, like sport to sport. Each sport has different rules. I'm a baseball guy, so like you can definitely buy a player from anyone as long as their contract's not extended past that point. But I mean, I follow soccer a lot.
So if I wanted to like get Alex Rodriguez to play for my team, could I just go to his team? I'll give you $100 million.
Well, his team's about to release him on Friday. Actually, they are retiring Alex Rodriguez, and he's
bad example.
It was just the
bad
one
example.
you picked. But yes, theoretically you could, as long as
does that happen?
It does. Maybe not usually on that big of a scale. Usually the big name players are pretty locked into contracts. But there's a lot of trade stuff going on. There's trade deadlines, and people do sell players. It's cool.
Ooh.
But see, our football has like salary cap where you can only make so much.
But that sounds like... But some of the teams have got like ridiculous all-star squads of like world-renowned superstars, and others have got like just, like,
I mean
guys from college.
They try to use the draft system to kind of balance that out.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you can't avoid it. I mean, you got Kevin Durant signing to the Warriors. That's now like a superstar team, and how are they gonna lose? You guys like basketball over here? Do you?
I do. I mean, people you'll see loads of people walking around wearing American sports teams like apparel.
Yeah, no,
but
I mean, Sean's always rocking the Yankees hat.
if he can name one Yankees player, I'll be incredibly surprised. It's just like in all the stores here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
of course.
So people wear it and they have no affinity. They just wear it because it's like New York.
Right.
I guess.
No, I mean it's a very like popular
Iconic.
logo. Yeah.
But like, yeah. So you don't really see. I mean, people might wear like a Heat jersey maybe because they know who LeBron is.
Right.
But other than that, not so much. I quite like American sports. I always have. Got it through my dad. Like NFL first.
That's good.
And because I grew up in the 80s, I'd support the 49ers like a good glory hunting child would do.
And I think our NFL is pretty boring, honestly.
Yeah.
I'd much prefer this football.
I quite enjoy it anyway.
But that's just me.
I appreciate it as an athletic endeavor.
Yeah. No. I mean, growing up, I played FIFA like all day. Yeah. That to me has always been the sickest sports game.
Okay.
Better than 2K or
Madden.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Oh, lovely cross-cut DP.
And Chris is getting bodied. We kind of have been not paying attention, but he's kind of getting to work right now.
Packz is good, man.
Yeah.
Packz is a very good player.
Yes.
Have you had the chance to play him?
Not yet. No, I saw he lost. I would have had to play him if he beat CCL. But he lost. I was actually expecting
to play
him because he was playing really strong the day before, and I hadn't really seen much of CCL aside from that one tournament. So I was like, maybe he'll get it out. But
CCL's really improved a great deal, man. Like literally in the last 3 months, he really stepped it up. He got beaten quite badly at a thing called the Kakatop League, which is like the French equivalent of the Topanga League.
Okay.
And then after that, he came straight back and was really, really strong from then on, man. So he's won 2 rankings now. I think he's the highest. Yeah,
they were telling me he's a third strike player. And it makes sense that like he made that SF4 hiatus and then came back to SF5. Yeah. This is the Chun-Li that everyone's been wanting.
It's a really interesting middle ground, this game, between like the movement aspects of third strike and some of the other aspects of SF4. It's amazing how they managed to make these games so similar yet so very different.
It's especially when like your habits linger over. One thing I've noticed is you can, as a Ken player, like when you're pressuring someone, you have to really pick up on the way they deal with that tech situation, right? Yeah. And like I've noticed there are a lot of times where I try shimming people and they just never throw. They're always jabbing, and it's like, oh, that's a third strike player. They didn't do that, like it's not in there.
Well, a lot of our SF4 players now have just picked that up from watching. And learning that. But to be honest with you, it's not beneficial to tech throws in this game.
It's
really,
not at
all. The risk of taking a throw from Ken or getting that
exactly so much in one way. But
and you saw that from Phenom playing as well. Like Phenom's definitely an SF4 player, right? 100%. He's an SF4 player. It was his first game. Right. He's really young still. I think he's only like 19 years old. And you saw him against Fudo in the final of DreamHack, and he was just active, especially when you're a character with a DP.
Right.
Because if they try and meaty throw you, then your DP will beat that.
Right.
They try and delay, and you can just wake up jab. Like there's you can always be active. You can always be active on their wake up, and it's kind of like no reason to just block or tech in this game, especially if you've got a DP.
Yeah, it's not, or a 3-frame jab. I mean, it's so you have to be so precise with your button placement, and like there's nothing more annoying than playing someone whose 3-frame jabs are on point. And every time you try to walk forward, or your strings just frame off, and they punish you for it. That's so important.
We saw
so important.
That happened to Packz this weekend. I can't remember who it was against. It happened to him a lot. He was trying to meet. It was the Lara player, Akram. He was playing the Lara player, and the Lara player was just waking up with standing light punch.
Right.
3 or 4 times straight into a V trigger. Literally just because your meaty was like 1 frame off. And the momentum completely shifts. And obviously, if you play Nakali, it's a huge shift if you get that jab into V trigger. Nice confirm. And that's going to be the round.
Or Vega. Vega's another character that that stands short.
Yeah.
Oh. One of our good training partners is very good at knowing how to press that stand short and annoy us.
Who's that?
Michael Na, Vega player from Wednesday Night Fights. We always troll him, say he mashes short, which he does, but like it's very good strategy in this game.
Like choosing when to do it is really important.
And certain characters get so much off of jab. Like, I mean, Ken can do a jab into a back strong.
Yeah.
Chun in V trigger or not a V trigger, she gets the low forward off counter hit or just the spinning bird. I mean, it's very.
Well, if you're point blank, she can jab.
Yeah, exactly. Stand strong.
Combo.
Cammy, back strong.
Cammy can combo from a mile away as well. And it's such a nice. Such a momentum-based game as well. Like losing it when you had such a commanding position is really.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, in this game, like I remember in Street Fighter 4, if I blocked a wake-up uppercut from someone, you know, I get like a fierce to tornado, whatever, some corner carry, some damage, but it wasn't really much. But in this game, you know, like fierce V-trigger, fierce crush counter run, all these that combo damage into corner carry, it's like it's a game made for comebacks, especially with no chip death. Like it's a game made for that, which is cool. I think it's hype. I definitely feel like I can win a round at a lot of times. Versus in the other game when you'd feel like you were done at a certain point in the round, you'd start building meter or not really trying to.
Yeah, and that's it. Like you're done. I really like the mechanic of not being able to get chipped out as well. It makes for exciting ends of rounds. You know, you really have to earn that end of the round. It's not just get the knockdown. I'm gonna just cross up into true string into chip damage and you're done.
Because there were true like checkmate situations in Street Fighter 4 that were just not cool.
Which obviously they tried to change with Delayed Wake Up.
Where's Andreas? He's from here, right?
Yeah, Andreas has not really been playing that much. He's not that active in the offline community. He plays a bit on PC. But yeah, he said a few times he doesn't really enjoy the game that much. Which we've had a few like prominent SF4 players just haven't transitioned over. Guys like Slizzle started playing again now, and a guy called Yota doesn't really play at all.
I mean, it'll take time. There are a lot of like American players that too have like they were top players in Street Fighter 4, and then just it took them a while to kind of find their groove for 5. Like say Smug, who at first was kind of like not going into tournaments at all or anything like that, and then all of a sudden Balrog came out. Now, or I mean, he was playing Karen for a while, but now he's like Super Diamond or Ultra Diamond with Balrog, and I think he's finally found a character that he can click with. Same with that minion.
Who we got up next? Who's up next? Afii.
Okay, the run back.
The run back.
Where is Mark Teddy? He's at work as we speak.
Shout out to Mark Teddy, man. I saw him at Evo. It's always fun seeing Mark Teddy.
Yes.
He's another guy that's like, as you said, still trying to.
He's actually a guy that works, full time. He doesn't really have a lot of time to commit to the game. I mean,
and I remember him saying as well, like it's really geographically it's far for him to travel and play with people. He says like an hour and a half or something. He was saying.
I mean, but I think he'd be more willing to drive if he just had the energy or the time. I mean, like I said, he puts a lot of time into work. But the thing is, he's a very, very good Street Fighter player, so he doesn't have to play a lot to still hang with us. We still play with him from time to time. He's using Nash. Okay. So I mean, Nash is a character that you can really get the hang of pretty quick. You understand what they're about, and then you just kind of got to master it. But he plays not many. It's it's not quantity, it's quality. His sessions are very few and far between, but they're with good players. So he's constantly getting good practice, and he keeps up. And I mean, he shows up to tournaments, and he upsets all the time. So he's definitely someone to not sleep on. And it's Nash. So.
Trying to think who else that we remember from Wednesday Night Fights that we don't really see as much anymore. Is anyone else you can think
Tony?
of?
I mean, Online Tony, another guy that kind of just real life needed to be taken care of. And he got his priorities in order, and he's doing well now. Still plays, but, I guess has moved on, from the competitive aspect.
I think that definitely happens as well, especially when you're like young-ish guys in the community, and it's a hobby, isn't it? Right, basically.
Yeah, of course. I mean, sometimes it extends past the hobby or whatever, but I mean, to each its own. Everyone moves on at some point.
So we saw this match versus fight, and I didn't actually get to see it.
It was pretty convincing in Chris's favor. I think Afii may have gotten a round or two, but Chris did pretty well.
Do you guys have much opportunity to play decent Lauras?
We have our best Laura is probably Futile, but he's a former Birdie main, so his Laura, while is it's very good and is good practice. Not quite there yet, but he's figuring it out. Who else plays Laura? That's really it. I would say, I mean, both Laura and Mika, we kind of lack like a very, very strong representation of those characters. NorCal has a lot of Mikas, but SoCal's kind of empty when it comes to the mix-up characters.
And like in terms of the infrastructure of your internet out there as well, is it viable to get like good practice online?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you'd consider Street Fighter 4, I mean, it was never really realistic to play anyone on the East Coast and get a good set. I mean, you'd be settling for some lag, but you'd want to play. But in Street Fighter 5, I think it's very realistic to play people on opposite coasts and get a good connection. And a lot of people don't like the netcode, but I think it's pretty solid.
Yeah, when you've got a good connection.
Yeah, I mean, combos are easier in this game, so it's a lot.
It's fishing for that Tatsu.
Yeah. It's good. It's really good. A lot of people still don't know what to do when they see that situation. The random heavy Tatsu just coming at you. It's like an uncomfortable thing. Yeah. I mean, it's not hard to beat, but it's just, whoa, like what's going on? And sometimes it's
why
in your
are you
face.
doing this?
Yeah, it's in your face before you even realize what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know about this costume though.
I don't mind it here. Like it just looks like a KOF character now, but like the close up, the bowl of mashed potatoes hair.
It's just so much potential that Ken has, like with some sick costumes.
I really like his like normal costume in this game.
Yeah.
I really like
good.
his design.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's just a shame that his face is absolutely horrifying.
Even the alpha one, like,
yeah,
if you actually unlock the colors, like they're really sick.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that paid DLC. I'm definitely not unlocking the colors.
Oh, they're finally adding that, right?
Yeah, you will be able to buy that at some point.
With fight money, or?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I don't think it'll be premium content. I hope it's not premium content because that would suck.
Never know. The Chris T hate in the chat is real.
Really?
Apparently, I haven't been paying attention.
Chris Tears. Is that what they're saying?
I call him Sad Cats Chris.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's known to be a little vocal about his opinion, but he's just an emotional player. That's all.
He's passionate about it.
Yeah,
man.
of course. I mean, I don't believe anyone ever has not gotten salty at some point.
Wake up, light punch. Ooh! Highlight reel, don't get hit. Oh, yeah, the stun.
It's so hard to see. Yeah. And just like that. So the weekly, what's up with that? Is that
Bracket Reset is the weekly. It's normally on Thursdays, but at the moment it's the international, the Dota, and the venue that we use is like a esports bar. Right?
Okay.
So for the whole week they're doing viewing parties.
Gotcha. So no weekly this week.
So there's no weekly this week. No.
Of course.
There'll be a weekly next week.
All right.
Thursdays, Bracket Reset is called. You can see it on the Unequaled Media channel. Most of the guys you're seeing here tonight are there every week, apart from Chris and Brent, obviously. We wish they were there every week.
For 1 week that we were here. But
well, that's why I've got so many of the guys down tonight, man. We don't normally have anywhere near this number of people.
That's perfect.
So.
We're happy to be here and glad everyone could come out and play.
Ooh! Just do it. 2-0. I think it's really important to it's a double-edged sword in this matchup because it's really important to show Laura that you have the DP.
Of course, you have to establish it.
But we've all seen the punish and combo videos online, man.
Oh,
we've all seen those.
I saw one like yesterday on Twitter. It was like 760 damage or something like that. 770.
Nice. Good recognition that was going to hit.
How do you feel when literally everyone spells your name wrong? It's been happening all my life. I have a weird name, or weird spelling of my name, so I'm used to it.
I actually live in a town called Brentwood.
I have
with one T.
That's like a house community nearby my house too, Brentwood. That's cool. 2 T's or 1?
Just the one. Spelled normally.
Yeah. No, literally.
Have you ever had an explanation as to why it's spelled like that?
My dad just said he wanted to be different, I guess. Okay. My sister, her name's Tori, and it's also spelled like an odd way. So I think they just wanted to be wacky. I don't know. I mean, to me, it looks weird with 1 T. It just looks like incomplete, I guess you could say. But trust me, my entire life I've had to deal with the 1 T. So it's nothing new.
I do apologize for the infographic that the guys made for you.
No, it's okay, man.
Earlier.
It's okay.
But yeah, it's spelled correctly now.
You get the point. You get the point. It's all right, man. It's all right.
So what's next for you in terms of tournaments? Are you gonna be traveling to Puerto Rico and Japan as well?
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same schedule as Chris. I'll be at First Attack. I'll be at TGS.
How are you guys funding all this? Just out of your own pockets, or?
Let's see. Puerto Rico. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I have a job, so I can support myself for a lot of events. The best sponsor, JOB.
Yeah.
TGS, I have a sponsor for that.
Okay.
So I'll be going to Japan. We're going to have a good time. We'll be there for like 9 days or so.
That's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, pretty much the same trip as this one, but just over there.
Less English spoken.
Yeah, we're going to try to get in as many games as we can with everyone.
Go and make sure you hit up the esports square.
Yeah.
That's a spot to be at.
We're it's a little bit scary. I mean, obviously coming here, I can understand everyone.
So I speak 0 Japanese at all. Not one, well, maybe 3 sentences tops. It's really easy to get around. All the announcements, they do the announcements on the public transport in English as well.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as you land at the airport, all the announcements are also in English. Most of the signs are also, they have an English language sign as well. So
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was in Peru last year, and you know, living in California, you kind of hear a lot of Spanish, so I was able to
discern.
I was able to survive by myself. Yeah. So Japan definitely was a lot more intimidating, but that definitely comforts me a little bit. Someone linked me this guide of like, if you're going to TGS as an American, here's the guide of what you should get, like all the cards and all the transportation stuff.
Okay,
so I'm gonna try to follow that. Bring Ryan Hart with you too. I think he's going.
I don't know what Ryan's doing at the moment. I know he's out there in Germany.
Right now. And he was. We were thinking about making a random trip over there. I mean, we didn't realize how close everything is over here. You know, like France is a 2-hour train ride.
Yeah, it's like nothing. It's like driving to the next. It's easier to get to Europe for us than it is for you to get to like North California.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the U.S. is very big, and going from coast to coast.
What's that, like a 5-6 hour drive?
From to NorCal, yeah, about 5.5, 6 hours. 6.5. You want to take the nice route.
I can probably go through 2 countries in that amount of time. Yeah, and I'm not talking like England, Scotland, England, Wales. I'm talking England, France, Belgium.
That's crazy. No, so I'm assuming most people over here have been just naturally traveled to most of the countries.
Yeah, generally. Because it's just so easy to do.
Yeah, that's cool.
And really cheap as well.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I wish.
I mean, you guys have like a whole country to go around anyway. It's like a continent anyway. But like for us, if we want to go on holiday somewhere that's sunny, you know, we're not going in England generally. You know, it's really cheap to get to like Spain or Portugal or Greece.
Yeah, no, I noticed. I mean, I when following the European events and just seeing like so many. I mean, all the names consistently, no matter where the event's at. Everyone seems to always be there. I mean,
to be honest with you, it's kind of like equivalent travel cost anyway. Like to fly to like say Spain, Valencia, you're looking at probably £100. To get a train to Manchester, it's probably going to be like 70.
That's really solid.
The hotels are going to be the same price anyway. You know, food will probably be a bit cheaper. So it's like traveling to an event in your home city, in your home country is not a great deal more expensive than traveling to another country.
Yeah, I mean, and it encourages people to, get out and see other places. In America, it's so expensive to travel. I mean, like I said, from one state to the other.
Yeah.
You're looking at $300 to $400.
For real, just state to state.
I mean, to Texas, I mean, that's like halfway.
Yeah.
You're looking at 300 easy.
For real?
350, yeah. I mean, you can always find deals, but it's just so expensive. And that's why you'll see in America that aside from the top sponsored players, you don't really see too many West Coast on the East Coast majors.
I never realized that. Like, I always assumed that
majors.
like domestic flights were going to be cheap in America.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Hey, the 8's are special. Just do it. Apparently, Evo Eta did DP Super on Wake Up. Blocked. Punished. Next knockdown, it did DP V-Trigger straight away.
Eta, man, he's
the best.
But he's qualified.
Yeah, man, he's the best.
He's qualified.
Do you feel like you have to play a bit crazy with Ken? Like you have to?
You have to make hard reads. Now, that does mean someone can, like, play crazy and disguise it as that, but I mean, Ken's a character where you're not going to win without making hard reads, and a lot of the stuff is going to look crazy and it's going to seem, spontaneous and all over the place.
Because his hard reads are not like safe hard reads either.
Right, exactly. I mean, let's put it this way: if you're Ken and you have a good read on like a crush counter, you feel like they're gonna wake up mashing jab, and you want to try to fierce that. Well, if they don't, you're -3. Now, you might be at a good range where they can't punish you, but you've just given up your turn.
Yeah.
And on a character like Cammy or Mika or anything like that, when you give up that turn, you're now in a very scary position.
Yeah. And pretty much that's the same for everything he does. You're giving up your turn. Back medium punch.
Exactly.
You're giving up. People might not realize that you're giving up your turn, because I see people get away with like 3 back medium punches in a row at some point.
I mean, it still requires really good reaction, and it's like in Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter 4 when they made that nerf where DPs were -5 after block.
You still have to.
People still weren't punishing it like consistently because you have to react fast. And
muscle memory.
But then there's a character like Ryu, for example, where he has that read on your mash jab. He's going to crouch strong you, right?
Yeah.
But now he's +2 in that situation.
And he can just do it again.
Exactly. So hit or miss, he's going to do it again.
Yeah.
And if he hits you, he's going to counter hit you, and the fireball's going to always combo from that range. So it's just like a little differences like that where Ken has to make the hard read. Now, does it pay off? Yes, he gets a lot of damage. It's a fat combo into corner carry, but I mean, I don't know. Some people can call that brainless. I don't though. Can he play crazy though? Yes, he can.
I feel like as the game progresses as well, like the top professional players will start exploiting those holes a lot more.
Yeah. Just takes time to get used to it.
Do you feel like he's a top 5 character long term in this game?
Ken? No.
No. Where do you think he is in the end?
He's close, like 7. Like right outside that top.
That's sort of the Cammy Karen kind of.
Yeah, I think once people play against him enough and start reacting and checking him every time after the back strong, after the medium kick, the -2s, those situations.
-4 crouching medium kick.
Every time they start punishing his down roundhouse, which is -4 and block.
Yeah.
Like once that all happens consistently, he'll fall a little bit. But the game's early,
I think a lot of the time people's response is, "Oh, thank God I didn't get hit," more than, "Oh, I blocked that. I can do this now. It's my turn." It's more like, "Yes, I didn't get hit by that."
I mean, Ken overwhelms you, and in this game you have to have good defense. So a lot of people are just naturally nervous. They're on tilt in those situations, and
it's -2. It's -2 for a reason as well. It's -2 for the reason that everyone can press a light.
Everyone.
That's the reason why it's -2. So, Wow. Hurricane, man, you're crazy. Hurricane makes hard reads as well. as he did against you, I think.
Oh my God, those reads. Those hard reads. I think so. I hit him with. He EX dive kicked me and I blocked it.
Yeah.
And I V reversaled it, and he just raw DP'd after.
And you punished him.
Which I'm +2 in that situation, and then he hit me. with the DP. Then he EX dive kicks again. I block it. I V reversal it, and then he DPs again and hits me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is going on? This was like in the the third game.
Yeah, because you're +2, right?
Yeah, I'm +2 on the hit. So like.
So you're gonna want to pressure the.
Of course, no. It was a very like hard read, but you know, I'm thinking in my head, if I block this, he's a fierce combo away from death.
I saw you block a DP and punish him. Sorry, no. He got a combo on you, and I think he could have possibly killed you if he went into super, but he didn't go into super. And then you hit him and knocked him down.
Oh, and he woke up.
And then he woke up super.
Then he did wake up
DP
This is what
super.
happened. This is what happened. So I did a full screen Tatsu.
Yeah.
And it whiffed over him, and he kind of like stuttered on the punish. So he tried to DP me, but it just whiffed. I fierce punish combo him, and then he woke up DP supered me.
That was it.
And that was like game 1 right there.
Welcome to
he's a player that plays with a lot of heart.
Yeah.
You have to respect it.
He doesn't really get a chance to travel. He's actually not from here. I think he's from Cameroon. Sorry if I'm wrong about that. But yeah, so he has troubles with like visas and traveling and stuff.
Makes sense, yeah.
And he's going to be traveling.
Luckily, I didn't have to play him in 4 because I he played the Capri.
The Capri,
and that was Rufus player's worst nightmare.
Looking at perfects.
Yeah. Cammy's a character we have a pretty good amount of practice against. Mike, the same the Vega player, he also plays Cammy.
Yeah.
I mean, he also plays Vega in Cammy as well. Myers plays Cammy very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of solid, like, not known Cammies in SoCal, but
solid.
Like, yeah.
Enough to give you good matchup experience. Yeah, Chris said he was really comfortable and confident in the matchups. So,
yeah.
Who we got up next?
I think that's...
Are we back to problem? Was that 3?
Is that 3?
Do you want Chris to stay on, ladies and gentlemen? Let us know. We might give Chris a stay of execution. Urian is not here. Yeah, go on, get on problem. Yeah. Chris is not here next week, so we'll have to let him play a bit more.
Of course. What's with the low tier god stuff, man? Our time zones are off here, so we've been like missing. I've just been seeing Twitter blow up.
He lost an online set against Anti, the Smash player, in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m. or something like that. And
Smash player.
Yeah, Anti's a Smash player.
Oh, okay.
And he lost a set in SF5 to him online.
Oh shit, that could not have gone well.
And then Anti uploaded it to YouTube the next morning straight away. And yeah, he's basically gone into meltdown over.
So
like, he's exploded.
But did he say something previously to like trigger that? Like, the Smash player just went after him, or did Low Tier God say something first? there had to be some sort of.
I don't. He might have just uploaded it because it's Low Tier God.
Who knows? That's
and
crazy.
He knew he'd get a reaction out of him.
That's crazy.
I don't know all the ins and outs. Like, there's very, very specific ins and outs. All I know is he uploaded it, and then Low Tier God blocked him. And then Anti blocked him back, and then Low Tier God started calling him out again and saying he wanted to play a full set, and that was the last I saw. Lots of abuse and racial epithets, and
things are just going crazy over there.
Lots of thuggery on his Twitter. Okay, so he's got Alex.
Now these two did definitely play at ESF, not in tournament, but I watched them play.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty one-sided.
It was pretty in Chris's favor. I know he's in the transition from Bison to Alex right now, so...
Yeah, I think he's kind of in like a little bit of limbo. His Alex is really good. His Bison's really good. And he's learning a lot about how the game's meant to be played. Every time I speak to him, he speaks to like top players, and he loves like speaking to them about their theory on just like what the game is, you know, like what the essence of it is.
Yeah.
I think he's still trying to get that down.
Yeah, a lot of times top players from the last game, they feel that rush, that need to be like instantly putting results out.
Yeah.
Without, you know, everyone's...
And there's a lot of pressure on them to get the results. And he only started really playing in Super as well, so it's not like he's an OG player that's transitioned from games before, you know?
Yeah. Everyone, you know, learns at their own pace, and, you know, takes people a while to find that character.
He's definitely one of the stronger players in Europe as well,
course,
so it's not like he's fallen off in any way at all.
like I said, America had those same players. You know, Dominion, someone who was trying the Nash thing for a while, tried the Gao thing, and then found Fang, and now he's tearing it up. You know,
I mean, and this is definitely something I've been guilty of as well. We're so used to like him dominating and getting top 3s every time that you know anything less of that is looked at as a failure or not performing yet. I mean, so
everyone's a human being.
Absolutely, you know. So it might be a bit hard on him, but it's definitely got a strong Alex, and Alex is definitely an interesting character, man. That parry's a really interesting mechanic. His parry as well, because he can cancel out of it immediately. It allows him to do a lot of stuff. Like even if you chain jabs, he can punish you after the first jab.
We played a really sick Alex player at CEO. Probably the best one I've played yet. He was from Malaysia, or he was Malaysian, but like studying in the US or something. I never caught his name, but like he was one of the sickest Alex players I've played so far. So shout outs to him. Vi played him for a little bit, but other than that, I mean, we have LPN, but he's up in NorCal, so not much Alex experience, I guess.
Alex just puts you in situations where you have to guess, like you actually have to guess.
Yeah, no, I think he's actually a really good character. Probably one of the better DLC ones for sure.
And I really want to see the progression of the parry, man, because like I said, it opens up some incredible opportunities because it's got that 2-frame startup rather than Ryu's 3-frame startup.
Right.
It's really good at being used in between strings. Yeah. You know,
once you can make those hard reads.
Yeah, he's free on wake up. He has to basically take whatever you're going to do on wake up. But after he blocks that initial tap, that's when he starts doing this stuff. Ooh, that hurts so much. That's an incredible anti-air as well, the EX.
Yeah, that's what it is. Chris is one mix-up away here. Oh, that was it.
That would have been it. Yeah, he's going to get tagged by something. He's going to get tagged by... Oh, but
could have had the heavy DP juggle there, but he was kind of thrown off that even worked in the first place. So it's such a...
I love Ken's V-trigger corner combos, man.
Oh, they're so sick.
So nice.
They're so sick.
Even mid-screen, like you can get to, was it 250 off just a tap?
Yeah, he is such a freestyle character. Like the thing I love about him is that no matter what the situation is, it's kind of always different. You know, depending on how much meter you have, where you are on the screen, what the situation is. Like his combos vary.
Nice.
And that's what makes him fun. I've always loved like
he could have
fun, happy characters like that.
Oh, that was sick.
What happened to Ryan anyway? Did he quit competitive gaming? Ryan Hart?
Ryan Hart finished 4th versus fighting.
Yeah.
He's gone back to Germany now. He lives in Germany. He plays. Doesn't really have a lot of offline stuff going on out there, but he's still attending tournaments. Not as many as he was before. But yeah, he's still out there, still getting results.
That's a guy I'm surprised is not playing Ryu.
Whenever people ask him that, he said to me, like, just Ryu is, oh, that was nice. That's why I like this character, like, just being able to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
He said Ryu was just, like, had no flair. And again...
Now, that's definitely true. Obviously, Ken has way more flair, but I think that was the same in 4.
Yeah, Ryu was just, like, workman-like.
Yeah.
He got stuff done. What a nice...
That was a good confirm. Because if Chris would have done the DP Super, would have whiffed. So that's kind of the new shift there is the raw super target combo into super, so you don't get that whiff.
Could he done the fireball super?
I don't think so. I think he was a little bit too far.
Okay.
Yeah, because he didn't hit him deep, so. Reinhardt went to Germany because of Brexit.
Showing the DP there, needs to be done. But again, similar situation with Laura, like the punishment combo you get for being baited is... Oh! Got a second one.
I really like watching Sean's Guile, man.
Yeah.
This guy's crazy. I want to see him get back on the sticks and play some
He'll be on soon, I think.
Doing some crazy
I think
stuff.
he's next up.
Nice.
Yeah, once I learned you could actually confirm all that stuff, like it actually made the game fun for me.
Oh yeah. It's always on your toes.
I had my PS4 set on 1080, so that like messed all the lag up even worse. As soon as I put it on 720,
That's another thing.
confirming all that stuff.
That's another thing about Ken, man. Confirms are hard.
Yeah, it's a lot of concentration.
Yeah, very much. And when you put a lot of attention on doing that, then you start to lose that attention elsewhere, as on the anti-airing, on the other things. It's not easy.
And like every time you miss a confirm as well, like it kind of weighs on you a little bit, I find.
Oh, for sure.
Like, that was my opening there.
And then that forces you to like try to force it again.
Yes.
You hit that back strong, you didn't confirm it. Oh, I want to confirm it, so I'm going to do it again.
I hope it's going to hit as well, and sometimes you might have to do it on block.
Exactly, and then
you
you're
have to
throw
do
the
the
EX
EX5 or not in my case. I just let it ride and get bodied, but yeah.
Who's the best Ken? Well, I mean, Momochi's qualified for CPT, so he technically has the best results, so I would definitely give it to him.
What do you like the most about Momochi's Ken?
That I like that he learned quickly, because he was not playing Ken at the start. I mean, he did for a little bit, then he did the Chun-Li theme for a while. I think he played a little Macaulay, and then kind of went back to Chun.
I used to see him streaming everybody.
Right,
so many characters.
Doing tutorials for all the characters and stuff like that. And then it just was really impressive that he kind of took that route for a while and then came back to Ken and just kind of was so solid and just opened our eyes to a different way he could be played. And we had been playing him for 2 or 3 months at that time. Best strategy against Ken. Yeah, no, you need to start doing the EX legs. Now, heavy Tatsu like that is, I think, a very good tool against big bodies like Birdie, Eve, Alex, because you get extra hits on them when they stand, so they're forced to block that higher up. It's pretty sick, and you're only -2.
It's only -1 if they block crouching as well, right?
Right.
Oh, I wasn't able to get the parry out.
Ita is the real king. So how come Julio didn't travel? Chris and I originally planned the UK trip, not to.
You guys just wanted to come here.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We weren't coming here for a tournament originally, and then
just happened to come.
Yeah, we saw that it was the original weekend we planned to come was last weekend, and then we saw VSF was this weekend, so this past weekend. So we just kind of switched the dates on the flight, pushed it up, so that we could come here. But at that point, it was really late to like freshly book the tournament, so Julio stayed back. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be at First Attack with us in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Or he might be at ECT. That's the same weekend, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what you guys are doing? Harvesting out there, farming points?
Well, I think like everyone's going to Puerto Rico actually, or at least from what I gathered. I mean, I know Infiltration went there last year. Plus Puerto Rico's just sick, so
yeah.
I mean, it's a vacation tournament hybrid.
Yeah, you guys look like you're having a nice time in was it Mexico?
Oh, Mexico is always a good time.
Hey.
The food's good, the drinks are good, and the players know how to have a good time there. You know, everyone parties, everyone has a good time. That's what I love. That's what I look for in the tournament. Is the
oh, that was nasty.
Their extracurricular stuff.
Set point right now. I thought this is a pretty even matchup. I like it. It's quite back and forth. In general, the character matchup.
Alex is his low forward and low strong are very good pokes. Very good pokes. I was really scared of his crouch strong until I played that one Malaysian player I was talking about. He had such good use of the low forward. It made me like kind of second guess what I thought about the matchup originally.
I feel like every time you press a button with Ken, you're like taking a massive risk in this matchup against Alex.
Absolutely. Yeah, his normals have way better range. Well, not way better range, but I mean,
I think like
range.
his equivalent normals, like so you're gonna get beaten by
Right.
so his heavy normals way outrange yours. His mediums way outrange yours. His lights way outrange yours as well. So
It's hard to punish the slashes too.
yeah, well you can't generally.
You can get like a raw heavy DP on some of them, but it'd have to be like a stupid range. Full super though, that's scary.
Yeah, I mean, and now he's got everything he needs to get a comeback as well. Yeah,
Alex is definitely more of like, oh, that was
and that's the
sick.
problem. You can't do that. That completely removes V reversal from him
So
when he's in V trigger. That was the riskiest shit.
I don't know what to say about that one. Can he do it? Can he do it?
Oh, he's fishing. I think that would have been one he could have DP'd.
When he got him.
The overhead.
Very, very good set, though.
3-2.
Very, very good set. Who's up, Sean?
Yeah. We're going to let you play until you lose, Chris. We're going to let you play until you lose. We're gonna
No, until you lose.
until you lose. Hell no. Dude, you did an uppercut from mid-screen. I did. Yes, man. Half-screen DPs.
Street Fighter 4 uppercut.
Alex definitely puts the fear of God in you, man.
Especially if you don't have experience against a good one. He can end you quick.
Which characters do you think are like really heavily slept on in this game? It's always interesting to get people's perspective from a completely different like community.
Of course. Slept on. Bison. I think he's generally regarded as like a very bad character. But
on paper he is. I can see why. But yeah, V Trigger Bison is.
I think Rashid is very, very slept on.
Yeah.
Fang as well. There's always those characters that I think that there's no character like them already. So when you come into the game, it's going to take a while for people to figure out how to run that mix up or to create that mix up, because Abel wasn't good for a while, and then by the end of Ultra, they finally figured out how to optimize what he could do. And I think like Fang, Laura, Rashid, those type of characters, they just are going to take a little bit longer than the Kens and the Ryus and the Chuns to kind of figure that stuff out.
Of course, man. Of course. They've all got those characters have all got tools that we're very used to using, very used to implementing. And yeah, Fang's an interesting one.
Definitely Rashid though. He stands out to me as like someone I feel like not enough people are talking about.
Opens around again with the jumping.
This is a matchup Chris has hated since he's picked up the stick from the very first time in Street Fighter 4. He just hates Guile, and definitely no different here for him.
Yeah, that's what you have to do eventually, man.
Yeah.
You just hope that.
Well, what you have to do is you have to jump in with the Tatsu. That's the only way to beat that.
The problem is, you have to get at a certain range where you can do it, though, right?
Sick.
And there you basically see the matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
ImStillDaDdy, he was eliminated by Ryan Hart at VSF.
Yeah.
So definitely not. He's not the most confident against Ken. It's one of those matchups where the Guile player thinks Ken wins and the Ken player thinks Guile wins.
It reminds me very much of Dudley against Guile in SF4, in that like it was really hard for Dudley to get in, but when he is in, like, and he has got tools to get in as well. Like, so Dudley had EX Duck to get in on the ground, right? And Ken's got the air Tatsu, which is not exactly the same, but it's a similar sort situation. It just gets you in, right?
Yeah, that's something I feel like not enough people complain about either. I think his jump Tatsu beating anti-air normals is like really stupid that works. I mean, granted, I love that it helps in certain matchups like this or like Chun-Li or Nash, but I mean, that's actually pretty dumb. And
it's just the fact that it throws off the timing, and they're using. I have no problem with it beating anti-air like lights.
Yeah, well, I mean,
if they're active for 2 frames, like I've got no problem with my slow ass Tatsu causing that to whiff and you getting hit in recovery. Yeah, that's cool. Like, but yeah, when it sort of beats, you know, legit anti-airs like the Crouch Fierce, for example, that is a bit silly.
But I mean, I think about it like if I didn't have that against a character like Nash, there are a lot of like those matches where like I had no way to get in before that.
He's got T-Rex limbs. Yeah, like, you know, you're just gonna have to. You're literally gonna have to. I think they have to make like hard kick -2 in that case, because you'd have to spam that all day. Sick. Nice corner carry. Oh, the patented wake up somersault overhead kick. Ow. He's been doing that for like 8 years. That's your thing, man. Like, you've been doing that for years.
Chris Salty with the Wake Up Roundhouse.
Have you not played this man before? He loves Wake Up Roundhouse. He's been doing it for ages.
He did it. I remember when he did it against
Bonchan.
Yeah, Bonchan. God, if he didn't take off his jacket, he would have won.
Nice. That was a lovely bait.
I've been trying to convince him to play Nash.
Who, Sean?
Yeah. I mean, if you're a Guile...
He's the most loyal Guile player.
He's got a pretty sick Laura, actually.
Yeah, he started out with Laura.
Yeah. The mix-up.
Nice jump back.
I just think like if you're like if you're a Guile player, Nash is like your dream. Like, he's what you dream about, Guile being. The neutral jumps. Sick.
What are your favorite mix-ups after that critical arm?
I love doing raw run, shimmy. It's great.
Yeah.
I love doing raw run, check with meaty stand light jab, like max range, and then back medium kick overhead is really sick. It's like a good closer. Or just raw run throw. Because, you know, it's like Balrog's Ultra. It always leaves you in the corner. It always does. So, it's some pretty nifty stuff. I also love doing a light fireball and then following with the step kick. It's guaranteed. Yeah. And you pop V-trigger right there. And a lot of people try to get out of that, the gap between the jab fireball and the V-trigger. They always get hit. So, pretty solid. Pretty good setup.
I wish he could light DP after the step kick FADC.
That would be sick.
Not that he needs more damage, but
yeah,
just like it should work. Right?
You remember
like, why
Beta?
Does it not work?
You remember Beta 2 where he could do like medium kick, roundhouse, heavy DP, heavy DP?
No.
He got like 2 fierce DPs. Were you guys like big Beta players? Like crack Beta players? No.
We saw so many different versions of the game through the office that like
nothing was ever like
completely
consistent.
Put me off.
Yeah.
Completely put me off playing because just everything is all over the place. Wow. A Reinhardt shield.
These guys always have good sets.
Nice.
The salt.
Salty.
He runs the train to lose to the guy that brought him here.
The thing that I really like about Sean as well, he's got so many like unconventional ways of dealing with things.
Yeah.
Like he will happily like duck your jumping.
It's
a
crazy.
lot of the time.
Like when we first played him, comparing to Chris G, like Chris G is very good, but I feel like Sean has like a lot more Guile specific stuff. Like Chris G is a very godlike just player in general. And he's using Guile sick, but like I feel like there's a lot of crazy weird Guile shenanigans that like he could definitely steal from Sean. So hopefully he. But then again, I saw him playing Ibuki. I don't know if that's like his new character or not. He hasn't been to the last couple Wednesday night fights.
Yeah, it seems like Wednesday night fights is a shifting attendance list.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you haven't seen Filipino man down there for a while.
Yeah.
Snake Eyes has moved now, right?
Yeah, he's in NorCal now.
Yeah.
I mean, you have like guys. Everyone shows up.
Charge.
That's another thing too. He has magic charge time.
That's ridiculous.
He has magic charge.
Like
time.
I know he can charge quicker, but sometimes it's just. You know the one that gets me when I jump and do I try and jump a Sonic Boom, and I know I've done it a little bit late, so I try and Tatsu and mess him up, and he gets auto-correct flash kick, and I just
hopeless.
I just have to hold my hands in the air.
The rainbow face. I was cracking up when Chris did his accent. I was just watching the chat explode. Yeah, no. I think Chris G, when he won Marvel for Evo, he had to kind of took a little break. That was a good moment for him.
Earned it, man. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it was a good moment. I was happy when he won. He was like the one guy that needed to win.
I think that was, either way, that grand final was always going to be like a fitting end to Marvel, because Chris G winning the grand final was like a great ending to a story.
Storybook ending, yeah.
Yeah. And Kane Blue River winning Marvel again meant the game was just dead. So either way, it was a good ending.
It was perfect
for the game.
It was perfect.
But I'm happy that Chris won finally.
Yeah. He's come so close every time. Every time.
And that year, the year that he didn't enter as well, like was probably like his best year in terms of Marvel.
Oh right, yeah.
Like he was at his, I think he was probably at his highest point then. So. So in terms of the American competition, you're talking about how you don't see players from different regions amassing, apart from a handful of major events.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there should be more traveling going on, or
well, I think
that'll make it. Wow, that was a nice struggle. That'll make it like the overall level higher if you guys got to play each other more often.
I think now with Street Fighter V, a lot more players are getting sponsored, picked up by teams. So I think now you're starting to see players start to get out. Players like L.I. Joe, Moons, those kind of guys coming to SoCal regionals, that kind of thing, or like a lot of Wednesday Night Fights players made it out to CEO. Stupendous.
Yeah.
Players you wouldn't normally see that are they are getting picked up now and able to travel. So I think that's going to help out for sure. Plus, there just being more events to go to.
Definitely. The CPT is definitely helping in terms of the amount of stuff that's going on.
Yeah. I think it'll for sure pick up.
And the fact that in general, you guys get to play. The top Asian players are a lot more active as well.
Yeah.
Rather than just with Tokido, Daigo,
Right.
Mago.
No, yeah. CPT was like such a good thing to happen because before you'd only get those international players at Evo.
Yeah.
You'd have one chance to play them.
Yeah.
If you didn't get a money matching with them or you didn't run into them in bracket, you'd have to wait a whole another year. Unless you're going to Japan for some reason. So, I just think it's cool.
Wow, that stayed in front. That was mad.
Last round.
That was sick. So the V-Skill Boom literally just pushed him back so that jump in stayed in front. That was nice. He's definitely done that to him before in a set. So he didn't block that visually.
Ken starting the meter with full bar, or starting the round with full bar is pretty scary.
Yeah. I like just walking at people and waiting for that crouch and medium kick to hit. I learned how to hit confirm crouch and medium kick into super, so I want to do it at least once a game now.
It's like the most satisfying.
Yeah, I actually feel like a legit player. You know, while somebody watching the animation, I can just bask in my own success, and then mess up the setup in the corner.
Is Sean gonna pop off?
Sandwiches. Are we going to Pom Pom City? Let's see. Oh! Oh, he dropped it. Oh!
What the hell was that?
He's off.
He is off.
He's off. Who's on next? Who's on next? Oh, Confz is jumping on. I think you're due to go back on soon, right?
Yeah. I think he's the last one in the rotation that hasn't played yet.
So in general, what do you feel about the standard of European players? I want to ask you about UK players. Just Europe in
different style for sure.
In what sense?
Character choice, like I said, the mix-up characters, Laura, Mika, we don't have a lot of that over there, so that's caught us off guard. I was playing against Sean's Laura, and it was even giving me trouble. And I think also a lot of Chun-Li.
Yeah.
A lot of Chun-Li. That's a character that Chun-Li and Nash, actually. I know Chris in his pool played like 3 Nashes.
Yeah. And he had to play Akainu in finals.
Exactly.
Of his pool, right?
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I haven't really played enough different players yet to like judge their style.
Yeah.
But I mean, from what I've seen from character choice, I mean, it's a very like aggressive style, for sure. Very aggressive style, which is very similar to the way we play.
Rushing shit down.
So, was this guy at VSF? I don't remember seeing.
Yeah, Confz was there. He's really good friends with Packz. It's about to get peed on now. Oh no. No, saved it.
So when's the next time you're going to be in the States?
Realistically, hopefully CPT finals.
Okay.
If they have me back.
No pleasure trips planned?
None at the moment. We are looking at getting me some shows out there. He's on next month.
So you'd that'd be like Vegas, right? That'd be sick.
No,
probably
shows? Not. No, like so when I went out to CBT last time, I did a gig in Detroit and a gig in New York.
Okay.
Out there for the stuff that I play, it's generally gonna be like New York, Philly, possibly something in Texas because they're quite sort of open-minded musically. Maybe Oregon, Portland. Trying to think where else. Detroit, like have a really cool music scene out there as well.
I want to definitely come back to UK.
Yeah, man.
I really want to come back for EGX. I'm gonna look back into it. We weren't planning on coming, but after hearing like everyone's pretty excited for it, a lot more players are gonna come out.
What's that for?
For EGX?
Yeah.
So no, free ticket.
That's not the plane ticket though.
The raffle ticket.
An actual entry to the event.
Okay. There you go. That just pushed me more in that direction. I think I just got to check the schedule and see what event is that weekend. Maybe we can work around it. I don't know, but I would love to come back.
Well, I'm sure we'll have more things.
It's just, yeah, the scenery is just amazing. I love green. You know, we're in Cali. There's some green areas, but
it's a different kind of green.
Yeah,
different shade of green.
Yeah, it's everywhere here. It's just literally everywhere. It's any space is filled with just awesome trees and grass, and just can't get enough of it. The air is so clean and reminds me a lot of like Seattle. What?
What's man got? Chocolate.
Oh, what is that?
Chocolate. What you got? Is that toffee crisp? Is it toffee crisp? What is it? Oh, topic.
Topic.
I don't like topics, personally. Nougat.
It's like a Milky Way.
Yeah, we have Milky Ways.
That's good.
I don't really like American chocolates, if I'm honest with you.
What,
like, the ones that I can only get in America. So, like, not, like, Twix, Mars,
what can you not get here?
Butterfingers.
Those are okay.
Babe Ruths.
Those are candies that, like, they're good, but no one ever gets them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I would eat one if someone gave it to me, but I wouldn't buy it.
List me some stuff that's good, and I'll...
Snickers, everyone. You can't go wrong with Snickers.
We get that here, yeah.
Reese's, obviously everyone's favorite.
I don't really like Reese's. They're too fatty. Like, I can it's loads of fat.
Yeah, the peanut butter. I think... What else is good? Oh, I personally love the cookies and cream, the Hershey's, the white.
Okay.
Those
yeah,
ones.
they're not too bad.
But I had one here actually, so I think they're here too.
Yeah.
Twix is amazing. Kit Kat's good. The classics. I'm not too big of a sweets guy, but more like an ice cream guy than candy.
I like Junior Mints. I really like Junior Mints.
That's not something you can get here?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those actually aren't too popular.
No,
in the States.
I bought 4 boxes of Junior Mints in the airport in Las Vegas.
The duty free.
To bring home, just like to have, because they're really. We can get everything here. It's imported, but like obviously it's imported prices.
Right.
So
Right.
Like I'm not paying $8 for a box of Junior Mints.
Doesn't make sense.
So I brought them back to eat here, and I managed to eat all 4 boxes on an 11-hour flight. So.
Yeah,
I hated myself a little bit after that, but they were delicious. So.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, you really have to punish that. Be it with punish or punish it on block. Really frustrating crouch medium punch.
Sean, I know he doesn't like this matchup either. He was another victim of...
he deals with her really well.
He does. He's another victim of CCL in that path. He was in CCL's pool.
CCL is just a really good player, man. I have to just give him the props. Hang on 2 seconds.
Anyways.
Just asking me to turn the aircon on.
Butterfinger
this is my
BBs.
house.
I know. Butterfinger BBs, that's like old school. That is very old school. Chris is going to hop on after this set. Everyone in England so far has been telling Chris that his accent is like half Australian, half.
It is half Australian.
But I don't know. I don't hear the Australian in it.
Yeah, that's like the running joke that I've seen in films since like the 80s of English people going to America and people saying, "Oh, are you Australian?" I've seen that in like at least 4 films.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean,
like I think sonically, you guys literally can't tell the difference between an English and an Australian accent.
I think it's the slang, like mate. Those kind of words
I guess so.
Confuse it.
And like the lack of use of the word of the letter T as well.
Right.
Like there's no T in Australian either.
What would be an example?
Mate?
Oh, okay.
It's not mate. We don't say T's either. So you have like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of, like, a southern drawl doesn't really change. It like elongates vowels, right? A lot of our accents eliminate consonants.
Yeah, but I mean, even within the UK, you guys, like, every city's accent's a little bit different.
It's weird how the accents are so varied for such somewhere that's geographically so small.
I think so far the Liverpool one has stood out the most.
Yeah, you spoke to Gunslinger, right?
Yeah. And his friend Marv.
The short, light-skinned black guy.
Yeah, Kim Player. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the accent was like for sure the most
impenetrable.
Different. Yeah, the most different.
Have you spoken to any Scottish players yet?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think a real Glaswegian would throw you right off. And possibly Irish as well. Oh, nice. So Confz levels it up. I thought he was getting wiped. But he's brought it back. Okay.
Did you say? Birmingham accent is the best you can.
Oh, have we got loads of people that don't? Yeah. Because I forget in America, like, people are just black.
Yeah.
Like they're just black and that's it. There's no differentiation.
Well, yeah, there's light skin. I guess. But
Mixed race isn't really a thing though. Like, don't really have that there. Of what? What's this?
no, it's just the.
And use Ken as well. Sick.
And I think he perfects him.
Oh, please throw him again. Please throw him again. Oh.
What did I miss? Oh, I'm racist now.
So much.
Man, still so much time here. Still so much things to see and do.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Anything specifically you want to do?
We still have to do some of the touristy stuff. We still have to see. We haven't been to like Central London, or wherever.
Okay.
Like the.
That's where I was today.
Yeah, like the Big Ben and the Ferris wheel and all that stuff is at.
London Eye.
Yeah.
Embankment. Hyde Park.
Hyde Park.
Have you been to Trafalgar? You haven't been to Trafalgar Square in Piccadilly Circus,
No.
have you? You know the thing that they always have in films with the Coca-Cola and the TDK and
Right. That's that. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, we want to do the cliche, Abbey Road picture.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think that's right in.
That's cheap, man. You can do all that in a day. If you don't want to hang around for ages. I actually got to perform at Abbey Road Studios this year, which was cool. For the BBC.
Yo, Brent, do you and Chris have a thing? No homo. No.
We do have a thing, no homo, I guess. Don't we?
All right, I'm gonna hop on. I gotta get out here. They're roasting me.
Let's get this terrible accent back on. Hello, mate.
Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm back.
Howdy.
Howdy, everybody.
Do you like our background?
I do.
I feel like all professional and stuff. Oh,
It's
wow, there's
pretty,
like lightning
it's pretty
effects,
professional. We got light right there, dodging it. Anyway.
So you ran through everybody almost.
Now don't let that set with Daddy make you think.
He said that's how it normally goes, man.
Nah, I'm up 1 set on him now. I've beaten him 3 sets and he's beat me 2 sets. I'm still holding it.
He said that's how it normally goes, man.
Huh?
He said that's how it normally goes.
He knows that's not how it goes. He knows. That's how it went in Street Fighter 4, for sure. He used to body me.
I had so much fun at that Evo when he played Smug. That was sick.
When he played Smug?
Yeah, that was sick. I didn't have fun playing Smug. No, that was not fun at all. Stun, one more. Ooh! Yeah, he's still stunned.
Oh, he had to. Oh, he didn't use the meter. And then he's using the ugly Ken too. All right, man. I mean, you got to tell me. You have to tell me.
Go on.
What is up with the Ken costumes, man? What is up with the design?
I don't mind the costumes.
What is up with?
I don't mind the costumes.
Only the battle one is good. This one is high key whack.
I don't mind it.
It's high key whack.
I don't mind it. He kind of looks like
he's
a
billionaire, isn't he? He's a billionaire. Why isn't he wearing some billionaire clothing?
He is. He's got like that $3,000 biker jacket on. He's got those Bowman jeans on.
What's up with the hair though? Like no billionaire could rock that.
Yeah, the hair's killing it. I think you see Ken like from the neck down.
Yeah.
I like all the designs. The face.
Bro, I've been dealing with crappy Ken designs since Street Fighter 4. Since vanilla.
I know you play Cowboy Ken, man.
Hey, Cowboy Ken was sick. That was the only one that was sick.
Yeah, wake up like Tatsu. Yeah. Yeah.
Another one.
V-trigger combos. Do it again.
Oh, he's dead. Brent's not going to win this.
He's not going to flash kick.
Yeah, he can't. That's it. V-trigger. Just activate V-trigger. Oh, see, Daddy messed up. Sean messed up. The Daddy.
I'm still the daddy.
I'm still the Daddy. I mean, who comes up with that name?
It's a quote.
It's a quote?
Yeah.
From what?
From a film.
What film?
You should watch Scum.
Scum?
It's called Scum. Look at the film called Scum.
Green Street Hooligans is my movie.
Yeah, so you'll like Scum. It's about young offenders.
Young offenders?
Yeah.
What, like
teenagers that have been sent to a prison for youths.
Okay.
So it's a film about.
Okay.
Do you know who Ray Winston is?
Ray Winston?
Yeah.
I do not.
Okay. Have you seen a film called Sexy Beast?
Sexy Beast.
Yeah.
I have not.
I'm going to give you a homework list of films to watch.
Please.
So you can work on your Cockney accent. You've seen like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, right?
No,
Oh, Chris, man.
Come on, I'm sorry. I'm not that big into movies. I like movies. I do like watching movies.
Have you
but
seen
I don't
Snatch?
know many. Snatch? No.
No.
Are these all British movies that you're telling me, or are these? Come on,
Snatch
man.
had Brad Pitt in it, man. You must have seen that. So, you know who Jason Statham is, right?
Yeah.
So he made his whole career off of playing a gangster in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels.
Okay.
These are all like gangster movies I'm giving you, or like,
like mafia.
No, like English organized
English
crime.
gangster. Okay, I'm down.
And or like hooligan kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm about it.
But I'll give you a watch list.
He's seen the Passion of the Christ, I guess. That's the funniest. Oh, sorry.
You can get away with shit.
That was hilarious.
But you have seen that, right?
Huh?
You have seen
Passion of the Christ?
Yeah.
No.
Have you not?
Of course I have.
Of course you have.
I have. Oh, I have.
Okay.
I have. Have I seen Ali G?
Have you seen
Oh, back in the day.
Ali G?
I don't really remember much from it. Borat was pretty hilarious, that's for sure.
Ali G doesn't really make sense when you haven't actually seen the TV show.
Yeah.
It's just like some random guy that looks like he's dressed up like RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan for no reason.
Julio is not here. He wasn't able to make it out.
Oh, don't walk him. Don't get hit by that.
That's the classic. Oh, this is stun. Oh, he didn't do the max damage. Oh, now that's game over.
What is max damage of that?
Why didn't down fierce EX fireball, light uppercut, fierce uppercut?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's unwinnable.
Oh
my god, that's the second time that I've said that.
Jump? Do you know what the most useless thing in the whole of Street Fighter 5 is?
Oh.
Is crouch walk.
No, it's not.
It's so useless.
Why is it useless?
Because I've not seen him use it.
He used it. He almost got away with a shimmy.
Crouch walk. You can only crouch walk forward.
Yeah.
So how are you going to shimmy someone walking forward?
Because you backdash afterwards, and then you press fierce.
I can remember when
Oh,
everyone...
he could have supered, no?
Oh, no, he didn't have bar.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, don't look at the damage. That was the same thing as if somebody were to jump in, right? Jump in run us by Karen,
And it
that would
cost
have
him a
killed.
bar.
For sure.
I hate it when people say, "Oh, the damage."
The damage.
It's like
Karen
200,
would have.
like 220. Oh, the damage.
Karen
What?
would have killed right
Off
there.
a counter hit fierce, yeah, with 2 bars. Oh, the damage.
The In-Betweeners? No, but that movie sounds really familiar for some reason.
In-Betweeners is like a humorous film. It's a comedy about kids in high school.
Okay. No, but I guess I'll check it out.
You know, like that sort of awkward American Pie kind of humor, but it's
Yeah.
like very English humor.
Oh, that's
there instead.
hilarious. I'm down.
Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it. Like, there's a character in there who is like the archetypical English awkward, like, you know, like how you know that guy in 4 Weddings and a Funeral,
What?
Hugh, whatever his name is. 4 Weddings and a Funeral, Hugh something or other. Not Hugh Laurie. Oh my god, I saw him in a film the other day. Anyway, that sort of like awkward English proper. Very, very awkward. There's a character like that in it that you'll probably find really funny. And there's some lads, proper lads in there as well. All kinds of stuff. It's actually a film based off a TV series.
Okay. Oh, that was
That was like SF4. You'd almost think that didn't have like 1,000,000 frames of recovery, and crouching medium kick was not
there it is.
slow as hell.
Kick him off, Brent.
That's how you do it. See?
Wait, Brent won.
That's how you do it, mate. He's letting him get out. Oh, he wanted to set with you.
Oh, are you going to leave right now? Is that why? Oh, okay. All right, well, I'm going to play Menace then.
All right, mate. Brent will go back on though, of course, afterwards. We might make Brent play Chris in the death
Alright, yeah.
match. So thank you for showing Chris how it's done.
Nah, I mean, it's just one of those sets that went my way. We've been playing with Sean all weekend, so
Yeah.
it's been going back and forth. I think Menace wants to play Chris again because they played in tournament.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's played him again yet, so he just wants to run back.
Salty run back.
Yeah. Bodied by Danny Phantom's Bully. That's pretty godlike, actually.
What did they say?
They called me Danny Phantom's Bully, I think, because of the hair.
Oh.
That's pretty good, actually.
What's the thing you like the least or dislike the most about Ken's design?
About his design, his face.
Is there anything specifically about his face that you hate the most?
Yeah, he's just ugly.
Yeah.
It does
Would you
not.
like him to be more attractive?
Yeah, I mean, he's he's just like hideous. I don't even know how else to describe it. He can't have like that sick of a moveset and just look like that. Like,
If you were that rich, you'd definitely
like what is that?
get surgery to fix that. You know?
What is that?
Someone with that much money would never have teeth that yellow. They look like they're made out of wood.
What are they thinking, man?
Yeah, I think the teeth. I think they hate the teeth the most.
And the hair, it's just
Yeah, I mean, the hair for everybody looks like plasticine. We can't get around that.
actually the number one thing I hate is that on the loading screen, his hair goes through his body
Yeah.
for some reason, and that's just like such a.
You know when
simple-
you saw that in the beta and you thought, yeah, they're going to fix Birdie's chain.
Yeah,
They're going to fix that. They never fixed it.
and that seems like the easiest one, right? Like
Yeah.
it would be just a slight.
Like,
little
why would
tweak.
you even do it if you know it's going to just go through and look bad? You know, like, just don't have the chain swinging about. Don't have the hair moving.
Of course. I mean, I just don't see how that, like, in testing didn't get seen at least once.
Yeah.
But things happen. Obviously, gameplay is a priority,
Absolutely.
but nah, Ken's face needs to be patched.
I would pay for Ken Face DLC, I'm not going to lie.
I saw they fixed it in the story mode, they gave him a
Yeah.
different design, but they didn't put it in versus.
His mouth is closed as well.
Yeah. He looks a little bit more normal.
It makes all the difference not having to see those bright yellow teeth.
Ibuki too, her face is a little
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
odd.
I always feel like she kind of reminds me of Z a little bit, which is, I can't unsee that. The first time I saw that, I couldn't unsee it.
That's pretty funny. I can see that.
I need to give her a supreme ult.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely nerfed the juggle physics. So, like, if time was seen necessary to be put there, I don't know why they couldn't fix it.
Do you mean the juggle physics or the jiggle physics?
Jiggle physics?
The jiggle physics.
Did I say juggle?
You said juggle.
Well, they probably fixed that too, my bad.
Yeah, they definitely nerfed the juggle physics as well. I think that would make the game a bit more fun.
On Ken?
If you could juggle like more in this game.
Yeah, you know what they need to bring is the after KO hit. Like that one like dead body hit. That just felt so good to do in 4. Third strike when you can like cancel your forward to taunt after the thing. Like that's so sick. And they had it in 4 and they took it out. I like those little things like that.
Wow.
Sometimes the round just goes that way. It's a good round.
I think one of my favorite combos in the game is the crush counter roundhouse in the corner, V trigger, and then the 3 DPs. That like makes it feel the most like third strike.
Yeah. It's
even though it's like the easiest thing in this, like there's no skill needed to do that combo at all.
Yeah,
but,
Ken has some sick stuff, man. Like, they really got its design right. I thought he was whack in Street Fighter 4. Personally, I mean, Chris said he thought he was still cool, but I don't know. I just thought Street Fighter 4 Ken was
so
missing.
Much cooler, man.
Yeah.
What made you want to play Ken in this game anyway? Just like from seeing his design and moveset, or?
Well, I was playing Bison at first.
Okay.
Like the very first time I ever played a game was like BT Experience or something like that. They had Street Fighter 5 build there, and I played it. And I was playing Bison because Justin was playing Bison, you know. And I was like, well, Rufus, I'll play Bison. I'll just try it out.
Yeah.
And I was playing it. I just wasn't really liking the game, the pace of it. And then Julio made a trip down to SoCal, and he was playing Ken, and he busted me up with Ken and showed me like that fast pace, like how the game could be played at that pace.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, like that's exactly what I want to do. That's exactly how I want to play.
Do you remember the build when all Ken's runs were like safe?
Yes, that was the build that I got bodied on. And I was like, all right, like this game can be fun, you know. Imagine Brent at the BT Experience, man. You have no idea. You guys saw me at the Rappers thing, right? I'm pretty sure that was pretty funny.
Nice.
Pray tell, how a character can be so bad that they win Capcom Cup. Who are we talking about? Ken?
Oh, you didn't say that he was bad. You just said like you didn't like his design.
His design, yeah. No, he wasn't bad. I'm just saying that he didn't have enough fire, like only on his DP and like Super and Ultra, but no fire on his EX Air Tatsu. No fire on anything.
He looks super cool now. Everything's on fire in V Trigger.
Yeah, no, and his juggles, his combos, so much better, so much better.
Nice.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even about how he played. It was just like his design as far as his specials, what they looked like, etc. Just the animations. Nothing like gameplay related at all. Ken was actually sick to play because, you know, the cars weren't easy.
No, there was loads of like flashy stuff you could do.
Yeah, I mean, just doing like...
Even just like the normal confirm into Kara DP, like his B&B combo was nice.
Yeah. No, I have not got a Mr. Mime yet, man. It is the struggle out here. It is. You know what? I've literally only seen Drowsy non-stop.
Yeah, Drowsy
for the last 5 days.
An epidemic.
Ugh. But tomorrow, the place we're supposed to be going to is like the Mr. Mime spot. So
okay.
Hopefully, I'll get a couple. That's the real reason I came.
Yeah, I told everyone that.
Yeah.
Nice chase down.
Birmingham was pretty whack for
Is that going to cost him the round, not using the bar? Could do. Yeah, it's going to cost you the round.
Well, the back throw is what he wanted there for sure.
Yeah. I don't really see the point in back throw. Ever. Apart from like if it's going to kill to
Yeah,
the meter.
the meter. Well, I like back throwing him into the corner if I know.
Corner,
Yeah. Sometimes you're scared, you hold back, but you throw still.
Yeah. That split second between letting go and press and throw, I guess.
UK is drowsy central, yeah, it is.
So the first time I got Pokemon Go and installed it on my phone, I had to go and play at a nightclub in London.
Okay.
And I came out of the club, and the type of music that I play is called grime music.
Okay.
And I came out of the club and I caught a grimer in the street straight away, which is quite funny.
No, that is.
It was fake.
That's a sign.
Yeah.
He didn't run away. You caught him.
No, caught him. If I could actually log in, I would show you. Nice.
Oh yeah, I didn't get the new tracking system either. I got the grass. I'm so confused.
I felt like the tracking system didn't work anyway for me. So. Nice.
The game is like it's in such a weird spot right now. Like when they took the tracking out, I feel like they break out now more. They flee more.
Yeah, all of a sudden they're like running away way more.
Yeah.
Way more.
I think people were just getting too good too quickly. And because I know they were planning to probably release the second gen later in the year, but if people were already catching everything and max leveling already, then like they felt rushed. Maybe, I don't know. Dragon Arrow. What's
Was that OS V trigger on the fireball?
Yeah. So it only comes out on hit.
If they stick out a limb and get hit.
Yeah, it's actually pretty broken too. Nice. Nice. See, that's the kind of read that, like, in that situation, right, on block, he would have been for sure jabbed, you know? But he had the read on the Chun-Li pressing jab. And it won in the
block,
round.
he could have got standard like kick into legs into super.
So, like, in that risk situation, he would have lost, but it was a good read. Ken does a lot of that. Nice. That's annoying. I hate when that happens.
All that damage you don't get.
What happened? How did CDS2 become the topic? What did we miss?
What the hell? I think people are talking about broken characters.
Oh, okay.
Character balance. I think the character balance in this game is great.
I don't know. I do too. I think it's like the best, most balanced out of like vanilla version of a game, a Street Fighter game.
Oh, 100% vanilla versions. Yeah, definitely out the bat. I thought they did a really good job with Ultra in terms of making so much of the cast viable.
They did.
And this just continues the theme, man. Like,
yeah.
I genuinely feel like you could win. You could win at least a regional with any character in this game.
You could. I mean, I've seen a lot of variety. I mean, the Fangs are starting to get strong. CN's putting in work. In the States.
Sonic Fox's Fangs were really good.
Yeah,
as well.
Sonic Fox. Diminion's finding his groove.
Exactly.
When do I come back to the States? We leave Friday afternoon. Is it true Ken is over 8 frames delay? What does that mean? Over. I just scrolled up. But yeah, he said, is it true Ken is over 8 frames delay?
No idea. That makes no sense, so probably not. V-trigger combos again.
I have not been paying attention to the Olympics at all, sadly. I love the Olympics, but just been having too much fun here.
Yeah, beach volleyball. Beach volleyball's a thing.
All right, I think I'm going to tag back in.
Yeah, back on. On you get. Thanks, Brent. Assault continues. Real Menace doesn't get his run back win. He's got to hold that. Are you enjoying your topic bar, Chris? Is that the only chocolate you got? Do you like these? Like,
So far,
Did you
yeah.
get that specifically because you like it, or
Yeah, I really like the topic.
is it
It
a
reminds
hot
me-
topic?
It's a hot top. It reminds me of what is it? A Snickers bar.
Yeah, we have
not,
Snickers bars.
Not a Snickers bar. Excuse me, a Milky,
Milky
Way.
Way, we
That's
have
what it
Milky Ways
reminds
as
me
well.
of. It's pretty tasty.
We definitely have Milky Ways.
We definitely have Milky Ways now. We are tonight. We are commentating on a very rough.
That's the snooker voice.
London night.
That's how they commentate on the snooker.
It reminds me.
Whisper.
We whisper. Hey, right, today we have a camp player going up against a Laura. Laura?
You have a beautiful voice, Chris.
Well, thank you very much for your compliment.
Bonita Bay.
I'm embarrassing myself. Am I embarrassing myself?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you messed up.
What's a thornberry?
What?
A thornberry.
Is that the wild thornberries?
The wild thornberry. Oh, Laura's a badness. Laura's a badness. Oh, that's a badness. Well, I'm from Birmingham. Don't you know?
Ow. Ow. Is he going to get corpse hit? No.
Oh. My accents have gotten worse. Damn. Yeah, we got to hear your accent now, dude. I've been doing accents all night.
They got it. They got it earlier. We were talking.
You got it earlier? What do you mean?
They got my accent earlier.
You barely did a country accent. That was for like 2 seconds. That was live for 2 seconds, darling. Oh, hey there, darling.
That was YOLO.
So you play Laura
Why do you do 4 heavy tattoos in a row?
because it works.
They have to give you a reason not to, right?
No, give me a reason not to do it, or I won't do it.
I hear that.
Espero es Laura, güey.
What?
Es Laura.
Laura?
Laura.
Laura. Or Rara, as she's known in Japan.
Have I ever seen Eurotrip? Yes, I have.
Which one's Euro?
Isn't that the one with the teenagers that just go off to Europe? And like the guy's in love with the girl. And then, oh no, isn't it because like he wants to lose his virginity or something, right?
That could be about 100 different films.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no neutral jumps for you. Rara.
He loves an Italian girl, right? Damn. Hostile. No, I haven't.
Hostels are definitely a very different film to Eurotrip.
Yeah, I got it right.
Nice.
Nice uppercut, Brent. Very nice.
Say it like you mean it.
Maka. Hungry Jack.
What?
Maka. Hungry Jack. McDonald's.
What's that got to do with anything?
I don't know.
You've thrown me right off, Jamal.
Y today,
Laura? Jamal's having a breakdown in the
Ricky
corner.
Mountain.
Oh dear.
Today, you're going to see Laura match with the mountain. It's going to be a very lovely outfit she's going
What's
to
your
wear.
approach to the neutral in this matchup?
You have to stay right outside of her roundhouse range.
Yeah.
Because if she's outside of roundhouse, there's only 2 things that she's going to do.
Which one? Crouch roundhouse?
Stand roundhouse.
Stand roundhouse.
Yeah. There's only 2 things that she's going to do. Either V-skill in or fireball. And you can react to the fireball and just be prepared for the V-skill.
What's your reaction to the fireball?
When because she's going to want
No, so what are you doing on reaction? Jumping in.
Yeah, jump attack.
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Who's David Attenborough?
Who's David Attenborough? Do you not know who that is?
No, I don't know who that is.
So you know the English guy that does all the nature shows? And here we have...
And here we have a lizard.
Yes.
And he's going to see his mum.
Basking in the sun. The lizard.
Chocolate rain. You know that guy followed me
For real?
on Twitter? Yeah. I have no idea why, but
Is he still alive?
yeah. I wonder what he did after Chocolate Rain.
He actually had a follow-up to it. I can't remember what it was called though.
What was his name? Tayson Day.
That was it.
Tayson
Tayson Day.
Naked Gun? No, I haven't seen Naked Gun.
Naked Guns are probably a bit
Yeah, that
before
was
your
like
time.
4 overheads.
I hate how just doing stuff with Ken works. Like I need to just accept it into my life. Just do the overhead, it works. But no, they're gonna be expecting it.
Yes.
They're gonna block and punish and wake up with it. No, just do the overhead, man. It works.
Anyway,
Nice. I love the fact that you can hit confirm.
is there anything that we need to be talking about? High combo. Anything, you know, Street Fighter related? Anything you want to talk to me about? If we make contact with aliens, you gotta let me talk to them. You have to.
About what?
I don't know.
Street Fighter related stuff. What do I want to talk to you about Street
I
Fighter
don't know.
related stuff? Let me have
I'm
a
just
think.
asking. Maybe we can have a conversation. You know.
No, it is a Street Fighter stream. I guess we should do. What are we going to talk about? Street Fighter related stuff. So we know you're going to Puerto Rico next, and then TGS.
Yeah.
Next American major, looking to hit up.
Summer Jam.
Summer Jam. Is that East Coast?
That is.
Oh, let's talk a little bit about your sponsor.
Oh.
We've not discussed yet.
Yes.
So you're the first Street Fighter player
Yes.
on the team.
Uh-huh.
What's the team? Is it Evil Biz?
Evil Biz. Yes.
Evil Biz. So they have Mortal Kombat players already.
How's that?
What exactly does it sort of consist of, your sponsorship? Like, how do they support you, and what do you generally have to do for them other than win?
Other than win?
Yeah, other than win.
Well, I mean,
Like, are you going to be streaming? Like, do you have to do any of that sort of stuff?
honestly, like streaming wasn't part of the deal.
Okay.
But I want to stream in order to just get more viewers and you know get more
Well, more viewers than zero. 'cause
more
you have
viewers
none
than
at the
zero.
moment, so you don't
Yeah,
stream.
for sure. Well, I mean, I just broke 1,000 followers on Twitch, and that was
good man.
awesome. Yeah.
You've got followers on Twitch. Do you actually stream?
I started streaming. Yeah, like my last stream had like 500 viewers.
Oh, good stuff, man.
Yeah. And that was my
One day
fourth or
you
fifth
might be as
stream.
popular as Sean is.
Maybe. Nobody can beat Sean's streams. Nobody can beat his
He's a
streams.
hilarious guy.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
So what other stuff do you have to? Is there anything you have to do for them?
Do my best at tournaments. I mean, I've been doing my best.
Like, do they do like trade shows or anything like that?
Trade shows.
Yeah, you know, like go down and like, you know how Justin goes and plays
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
No,
like,
I don't have to, especially since I mean they're based in Florida.
Okay.
So I'm in California. It's a whole it's a long distance. So
and what do they do for you?
everything.
Everything.
I'm just gonna say they do everything for me,
Okay.
and it's a good everything. Very very good everything. Very positive everything. What
they,
characters
like-
do I want to see
Oh yeah, it's an interesting
in
question.
Street Fighter 5 Season 2? I want to see Rufus. Oh, I definitely want to see Rufus.
Why do you want a dive kick character in this game? That
Because
would be-
Rufus is sick. Rufus is a sick character.
But dive kicks in this game?
Rufus is sick. I definitely want to see
Do you want people EX Tatsu in you with no meter in this game?
Rufus doesn't
With
need an
no-
EX dive kick.
With no height restriction?
No.
With no option
I
select
will
crouch
for
tech?
sure play Rufus if he comes out. That
Yeah,
will
of
be my.
course you'll be
one of
broken
my-
as hell.
Rufus is sick.
Okay, who else? Sagat?
Sagat. I would definitely love to see Sagat in this game.
Yeah.
Who else? I would want to see. Who would I want to see? I'm trying to think of like Street Fighter 4 right now.
Would you have been hit by that overhead?
Yeah, I would have. It was too early, you know?
Oh, it doesn't get a DP.
Not Makoto. I hated Makoto. Not Akuma either.
You don't want to see
can-
Akuma.
Akuma can chill because he's going to be broken.
Yeah. You see, they had to patch Tekken the other day.
Yeah, dude.
Like his patch notes were
15
like
nerfs. Like, what was
like the
that
Dead Sea
about?
Scrolls, man. They like went on and on and on, man.
Yeah. E-Honda, that would be sick if Honda came out for this game. That would
I
be
don't
so
ever want to see E-Honda
sick.
ever again.
Imagine his V-trigger combos. Da 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 da. Jab. Da, 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 da. That'd be sick. E-Honda would be the man. Oh, his stage would be so sick too. The bathhouse.
Nah, man, you're way too excited about E-Honda.
Honda is sick. Your Street Fighter 2 characters are sick, man.
I could live with never seeing E-Honda again.
I have never seen that combo before.
No?
I've never
Packz is
seen
a
two
G.
Tenkos into Super.
Packz is good, man.
Packz is good.
You had a good set with him. I enjoyed it. It's good fun.
did. I mean, we both know this is a 9.9.1 matchup in Karen's favor. So.
In Karen's favor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why is that?
It just is.
What do you find difficult about her?
Getting past their normals. Oh, that roundhouse.
Well, can't you just do the same thing you do against everyone else and
Just
Tatsu?
tattoo and
Tatsu
I just need
in.
to just wake up DP and I just need to EX tattoo in.
All right, so far I've said what? I've said Rufus, Sagat, Mike Ross, Yun would be sick in this game.
You just want to break the game.
Rose would be sick in this game. Who else was in
I'm
Street
glad you're
Fighter
not
4, man?
designing-
I can't think of any Street Fighter 4 character.
Glad you're not designing this stuff. I don't want to play your version of the game.
I want to see some Dan. Seth would be sick. And just bring back the Street Fighter 4 characters. Oro would be sick. Yeah.
I want to see Oro.
I'm not excited about Sakura at all.
No.
I'm really not excited. Oh, Fei Long. I'd like to see Fei Long too. Fei Long would be a sick character. I'm not excited to see Sakura because I know damn well Myers is going to find 10 million setups that are going to be unblockables that I'm going to have to deal with in tournament.
How do you feel about the fact that you're going to have to play against DiCaprio next year?
Say that again.
How do you feel about the fact that you're going to have to play against DiCaprio next season?
Next season, DiCaprio comes out. I didn't even know that.
I'm saying that she is.
Oh. Well, I mean,
Given she's got like a full moveset in story mode.
Yeah.
Have you played story mode?
I haven't even touched story mode yet. I don't know what it's. I just heard that Nikali is hella sus.
No, Nikali.
And Zangief is the coolest character.
Nikali gets punked.
Well, what's up with the? What's up with all that?
That's a pretty good, pretty good impression.
What does he say when you don't do anything with him? He goes.
Sounds like he's speaking in tongues, man. It sounds demonic. So DiCaprio, you can play all of the dolls in the story mode.
You can play the dolls.
All of the dolls. You fight against them. And DiCaprio's got... DiCaprio's the only one who's got a full moveset. So she's basically finished.
By full moveset, what do you mean?
Like she has... So all the other dolls have got Cammy's normals and like one special. DiCaprio's got
have Cammy's normals.
Yeah.
Oh.
And DiCaprio has got like her own normals and about 5 different specials.
Okay.
And she's really integral in the story mode as well.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure she's going to be in there next season.
I'd really like Cody in this game.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun playing Cody in Street Fighter 4. That's so unfortunate. Oh my god. If I was him on Super. See.
No, he wants to save it. Super wouldn't have killed.
And Brent doesn't have his super, so just one low forward record, dude. One low forward record, yeah.
Punish that, man. You can't let people jump out of throws and not punish it. You could have got light DP, fierce DP. I mean, possibly super. Off the
I want to know what the stream is doing today. I want to know what the stream monsters are
let us know.
doing tonight. Yeah, let us know what you guys are doing.
It's 11:15 here in the UK. That means it's like, what, 3:15 in your part of the universe.
And my part, it's 3:17 p.m. right now.
Yeah. So that means it's what, 6:15
in the East Coast.
On the East Coast.
Yeah.
The Beast Coast.
Dude, okay, I gotta tell you guys the story about my my Twitter experience. Okay, so check this out. Not my Twitter experience, but okay.
Your Tinder experience. Yeah,
not my Tinder experience. No.
Swiping.
No, I'm not swiping. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So not last night, but the night before. No, actually, it was last night. It was last night.
Yes, it's definitely a Tinder experience. Karen,
was it Tinder? Okay. So last night, I wasn't really able to sleep. It was about 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. However, Brent was asleep, and the lady that we're staying with, she was asleep as well. Everybody's asleep. And I wanted to go outside for some fresh air because my nose was really clogged and I wasn't able to breathe that well. And I go outside, the dog is barking a little bit, and he stops barking, and it's completely silent. You know, it's very ominous feeling. It's very silent. It had rained. You know, it's a little cold.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting down, and right after the dog stops barking, I swear, I heard the scariest noise I've ever heard in my life.
Hello, Chris. Hello. Hello, love. What are you doing?
No, that's not what I heard. I'm not exaggerating this at all. I promise I am not exaggerating this. You're gonna laugh at me. But from the outside gate, right? From left to right, I heard. This is what I heard. Here we go.
Devourer.
No, I'm telling you, this sounded so freaking demonic that I don't even know how to do it. But it sounded like this. It was like. Like imagine hearing that in the middle of the night, and it was loud too. It was
probably a drunk.
So loud. But it sounded like.
Whereabouts are you staying?
In Epsom.
Yeah, it's probably a drunk.
I'm telling you, bro, it was not a human being. I don't know what it was, cause it sounded like he knew what he was saying, but there was no form of language. It was messed up, man. It was seriously messed up. And he was just grunting, and I could hear his creepy footsteps. Oh my god, it was so
overhead.
creepy.
I knew the overhead was coming.
Well, of course the overhead's coming.
No!
Why would he do that? Why would he do that?
That's not a punish.
It wasn't a drunk, guys.
It was a
Okay,
drunk man.
no, you know why? It's weird, it's weird. The first word that he said in Armenian means devil. The first word was the only word that I picked up on. That he said, I'm telling you, you don't believe me, mate. I heard what I heard. I heard it. The first word. And then after that, it was just all creepy little slurs.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I gotta go back inside. That was trippy. And I've been having some really, really trippy experiences. When we were in Birmingham, right?
Yeah.
At the hotel. Hey, I know you guys think I'm crazy. When we were at the hotel, I mean, we're talking, but we're not loud. You know, myself, Sean, Brent, and Gunslinger were in the room. And the window was open. Dude, I don't know what it was. It never came back. It just disappeared.
Fell asleep in the ditch.
Fell asleep. And then, so this was the first trippy experience, right? My head was out the window.
Yeah.
And then I hear this really creepy, old, middle-aged woman sound saying be quiet. And it was super echoey. And very eerie. And I got goosebumps from it. I was like, what the heck was that?
Sure, mate.
And it was really loud.
Don't give him any of that stuff anymore.
Oh my
Can't-
God! You guys
can't
are
handle
crazy.
it,
I'm not going
He
crazy.
can't handle it anymore, man.
I'm not going crazy. I'm
Just give him the natural stuff, not the stuff from the hydroponics and that.
You guys gotta believe me. You guys have to believe me. It was so freaking crazy. It happened
No more
twice.
Girl Scout cookies
the
for you,
lady,
bruv.
You know
Yeah?
what, mate? You know what? You know what? I'm trying to tell a bloody story.
No
here.
more Cushberry
I'm
for you,
trying to
mate.
entertain people and share my experience. You're just hating on the experience right now. They're loving it. You guys are loving the experience, right?
Been too much lemon haze with Sean, mate. That's what it is. Psychotic episodes.
Everybody is just going in right now.
Menace,
But anyway, the lady said it twice too. She was like,
can you get my charger, please?
quiet.
It's plugged in underneath the table. What have we got here? I thought this was a mirror match for a minute. This costume's sick though. I like this kind of costume.
he's having a giggle.
Hey.
But anyway, that was my creepy experience.
Should have thrown a Pokeball at it, mate.
Hey, you know what, dude? Brent has been non-stop playing that game, man.
You're not involved.
I'm not involved with Pokemon Go. I used to play Pokemon like trading cards back when I lived in the Middle East with my older brother.
Okay.
But then I just stopped after a while.
You're not looking to become a level
I wasn't,
21 Pokemon master.
I didn't want to be a Pokemon master,
Just the Ken
I'm
Masters.
sorry.
Not Pokemon masters.
How many points do I need to qualify for Capcom Cup? There's no set amount
No.
that qualifies you, but
More than everyone else, bar
yeah,
31
more
other
than
people.
32 other people. Whoa, Chris T is confirmed crazy and assumed terrorist. Where did that come from?
I've got no idea.
Chris, you been on the pull yet, mate? What does that even mean? Come on, what does this mean? Chris, you been on the pool yet, mate?
Oh, have you been out on the pool?
Out on the pool?
Yeah.
Like a swimming pool?
No, pull as in like pulling birds, mate. Pulling birds. You've been out pulling birds.
Oh, birds, females.
Yeah, pull birds. innit?
No, not yet, not yet.
What would you call that? What do you call that? Like when you go out trying to chat up the ladies.
Is it like a specific thing that
What
you have to
phrase
go
would
out?
you?
I mean,
What phrase would you use? Yeah, if like your intention is to go out and you're out in the club or a bar and you're like there to just meet women. What would you call that? What would your term? What would your colloquialism for that be?
I wouldn't even know.
No,
I'm out to meet women.
that's boring. That's why it's such a boring.
I don't know.
Such a boring country.
What do you want me to say? I'm here to steal some. I don't understand.
Yeah, steal some resources from poor countries. Or
I'm here
something.
to learn about. Come on.
Out on the pool, we've got to chat
Out
some
in the pool.
birds. Come on, we've got such a rich language that you don't utilize.
Well, that's what I'm trying to learn. That's why I'm here. I'm trying
Well,
to
there you
learn.
go.
On the prowl, I'm out to meet with.
Out
like
on the prowl, I suppose is kind of something. Like that.
I mean, guys, obviously, if I could curse, I would. But I'm trying to
Yeah,
not curse.
please don't use like bad.
If
curse
I could
words.
curse, I would tell you some things that I guess we could say, but that's not appropriate.
But yeah. Out on the pool, we've got that right
Out
that one
on the
down.
pool.
Right that
I'm
one.
out on the pool today.
It's more like an art.
My name's Buck, and I'm here to
Yeah,
fudge.
we've all seen Kill Bill.
I haven't.
Have you not?
I haven't. I literally just watched Pulp Fiction for the first time.
Oh, you really don't like films, do you? What do you like? Apart from Ken Masters. What else are you into? Let's get to know Chris too.
You want to get to know me?
Apart from Street Fighter and Jesus, what are you keen on?
Okay. I really like to meditate. I started
Okay.
meditating. I've been getting into reading again.
Mindfulness.
Yes. I love listening to music. Well, obviously,
Okay.
I need music.
Yeah, I've definitely seen you discussing music a bit on your Twitter before.
Yeah.
You've got a wide taste in music as well, varied taste in music.
Yeah, I mean, college kind of just opened up my mind on different types of music.
Do you listen to college radio at all?
College radio? No. I honestly don't listen to anything. I try not to listen to anything like on the radio, any mainstream music.
That's the thing. College radio is really interesting because it's completely like free. And you get like just people that love music going on there and playing music that they love. And you might find, you should check it out when you get home.
I'm down.
Have a listen. You might hear some stuff you've never heard before. Open your mind and ears to some new stuff. But obviously you've got SoundCloud and all that sort of stuff nowadays, which is doing a very similar thing.
Yes, sure.
Anything else other than music? Sporty person at all?
I mean, I definitely love to play soccer or football. Sorry, not football.
Football.
Whenever I can. Basketball. I love the Lakers. Argentina's my favorite football team.
Okay. Do you have Manchester United?
Manchester United.
United of Manchester.
But I really like Juventus as well. Juventus is pretty godlike.
So you're gutted then.
I'm a what?
I watched them play on Sunday. That's where I was.
Really?
Yeah. Juventus against West Ham. West Ham's new stadium.
Who won?
Juventus won 3-2.
Oh, okay.
So it was a very close game. I'm very proud of our performance. Anything else? What else do you spend your time doing? School, yeah. I guess that takes up a lot of it.
School pretty much takes up most of my time.
And you're very good at this game, so you must put like a fair amount of time into it. How much do you play?
I play at Wednesday night fights.
And that's it?
That's literally it.
So you don't do any other work?
No, that was a lie. I do play. Like, I'll have random sessions, like once every couple of weeks. Like, I'll have Brent over, Mike, Elna, Romance, a couple of the Wednesday night fights guys. But that'll be like once every couple of weeks when everybody's free. Mostly people have work, they're not able to come down. And I usually have it at my apartment. But other than that, I literally only play at Wednesday night fights.
Wow, Hurricane wins 3-0. Problem about to jump on?
Ping pong is the sickest sport. It is a sport, right? Ping pong is so sick. I used to play it at my cousin's house.
Of course, you've said it in the Olympics, have you?
You know what's not sick, though?
What's not sick?
You know what this is, right?
What, Rashid's Fierce? Is that Far Fierce? Which is that?
Down Fierce.
Down Fierce.
You try to dodge that movement? You can't dodge it, bro. Crush
don't
counter.
Get hit. Don't get hit by the second hit, man.
You can't.
Getting hit by the second hit is not fun. Do you know what's not good either?
What's not good?
That in the corner.
Stand strong?
Yeah.
From Rashid?
Yeah. Don't get counter hit by that.
Yeah.
Don't get counter hit by that.
Come on, guys. I'm trying to entertain you here.
It's getting late and it's been long. It's been a long day for all of us, man. So we're kind of sort of tailing off a little bit.
No, for sure. I mean, I woke up very early.
Had some breakfast.
And then we were out at the palace pretty much the entire day.
The palace?
The Hampton Court Palace. I got some souvenirs.
Did you?
Yeah, it was really nice, but want to get more souvenirs tomorrow.
That super reliable anti-aircraft Fierce getting stuff.
Entertainment failed. Can't do anything about it.
How
far away is Stratford upon Avon?
Stratford upon Avon is miles away from here.
Miles.
Why? What do you want to go and do there?
I'll probably get a souvenir or something from like Shakespeare.
Yeah, you're not going to get there, I don't think.
Really?
No, realistically, no.
How far away is it?
Stratford upon Avon's like near where you were on the weekend.
Near Birmingham.
Birmingham. Yeah.
Near Birmingham.
I'm glad that you can say Birmingham properly now as well.
Birmingham.
Yeah, go home and spread the
Isn't it
word.
Birmingham?
Only in Alabama.
Only in Alabama will I say Birmingham.
Alabama.
You know I was in a play, right?
You're gonna play.
I was in a play.
In a play, okay. Did you do the voice of Othello?
I was Demetrius.
Okay.
In Midsummer Night's Dream from
What
Shakespeare.
a wonderful piece that is.
Yeah, it is. It's the original Inception. A dream within a dream within a dream within a dream.
Birmingham.
Very much enjoy that. The Tempest, I quite like as well.
The Tempest.
Richard III.
Othello. Othello is the one where
All
he
the
wants
classics.
to marry the yeah. Alabama. Old Dirt McGirt.
Yeah, that wouldn't go down well in Alabama either.
Sweet home Alabama.
That just reminds me of Con Air. Have you ever seen the film Con Air?
Con Air.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. What is that?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh. Fourth Dimension. Dude, the Fourth Dimension. These guys have supported me since Street Fighter 4 days, man.
What's that?
I think they're a group in Canada, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. They used to have me on their stream, and we used to play.
Sick.
I used to play there, like Fei Long player. There was a Ken player, I remember. Very good guys, very nice people.
All right, so this is a good question. So all the people that are watching at home and
Oh,
falling
yeah.
asleep as we fall asleep on this really comfortable sofa,
Yes.
what tips would you, because you don't play anymore, obviously, like you just play a tournament because you're godlike now.
Okay.
What tips would you give for like jabronis like myself
Oh,
that actually want to get good at the game? Like, what should we be doing?
I think
How did you become good at the game?
honestly, I think you have to try to make that to offline tournaments.
Yeah.
I think that I would put that as your priority #1 in getting better. You have to compete in offline tournaments because you won't ever know how good you are until you're put in that spotlight. You know, to perform under the spotlight requires a lot more than just how you're regularly performing online, you know, or just at the comfort of your home against your friends. You have to be able to compete offline. So go to as many tournaments as you can go to. Another thing as well is when you don't fully understand something, don't be afraid to ask and post it on Facebook or. Well, you want to play after? Oh, your
Yeah, you got going with it.
your lift's here. Oh.
Oh.
We're leaving right now. Okay, for sure. So, I think YouTube videos helped me out a lot when I was.
Yeah.
YouTube helped me out because I was able to watch Japanese players, and this was my first introduction to how Street Fighter is played and
Yeah.
what they're thinking. So I tried to put myself in their position, in their shoes, and say, okay, he'd press this button at this time, and I would pause it. You know, I'd rewind, pause, rewind, pause, rewind. Why would he press this button at this time? Just a button in itself in a situation, right? To
So
help
you're
me get it
breaking
right.
everything down.
Every little thing that I see somebody do, I'm trying to break it down. Moments that you feel like, okay, this was just, you know, he was going a little rago or something, right?
Yeah,
That's okay. That's just Street Fighter. That's human mistakes, you know? But the thinking behind every single movement that these guys are doing and whatnot will help you see the game in a different light. And when you have somebody that you can talk to that knows more about Street Fighter than you do, you guys can go back and forth and start theory fighting, you know what I mean? And once you start theory fighting, more doors will open up on how you can get better. Have to be able to watch YouTube videos of players like Daigo, Tokido, Bonchan, all these guys, just so you can understand what's actually going on in their head.
Wow.
And once you understand that, you'll try to apply what they're thinking into what you're thinking, you know? And that's where it starts getting hard, is the application.
How did you get to a point where you knew, or where you were able to
It just clicks.
divine what people were thinking? Just from watching. Because I think that's one of the big things for people, like,
yeah.
just like, you must have, it can't just be that sort of like that moment in the Matrix where like suddenly
Yeah.
you just see all the numbers falling down the
Yeah,
screen
yeah.
and stuff. Like, it's not that straightforward. So, did you ask people
okay,
before
hold on.
you knew? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I had Watson and I had Vae, these
Yeah.
people that I could ask questions. you
Like,
know?
were you that annoying kid that was just asking questions continuously, or not really?
I mean, I was annoying. You definitely have to be annoying a little bit, but not
Yeah.
too annoying. You know, you have to show that you're eager and that you want to get better.
Yeah.
For somebody to want to help you, it's not teaching somebody Street Fighter isn't easy. You know, because
No, of
you
course.
know that your student is going to fail a lot and he's going to get very, very frustrated. he has to understand that. You know, as a student, as somebody trying to learn the game and get better, you have to understand you will lose a million times before you win.
Yeah.
You just have to keep going at it, man. Like, you're gonna get better. If you put in the effort into understanding the game, you're gonna get better.
All right.
And just, it's not so much of training mode at the end of the day. You know, like the training mode is used for a certain situation that you're having a hard time with, right? Or something like you can practice your hit confirming. Or let's say you want to get another setup. But just training mode in itself isn't going to make you a better player. And Infiltration says this as well. His training is literally in his head, and then he applies what he's thinking, or the situation that he's thinking about, in training mode.
Yeah.
And that's all you can do at that point. But that takes many years of you playing Street Fighter to understand the game to that level, you know? It took me like 7 years, 7, 8 years. Because every time I watch old replays of me, right, and I can still to this day, I'm like, man, what the heck was I doing over there? And we always look back at your matches, and it should be like that. You should be like, well, what was I doing?
That.
Because that means that you're
5
just
minutes
getting
after
better.
I played, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But it just means that you're getting better when you recognize that. But all right. But I got to get going, guys. I hope you enjoyed
Thank you
the
very
stories.
much for joining us, Chris. I really appreciate it, man.
No,
I know
thank you for having
going.
us. I had a really good time, man.
Hopefully I see you again before you leave. You're leaving on Friday, right?
Friday
Cool, man. Well, all the best. Thank you very
brother.
much. Best of luck at First Attack and TGS as well.
Yes.
We'll be cheering you on.
Thank you, brother. Good night,
from
everybody.
home.
Thank you so much for watching.
Be well. Thank you very much, Brent, as well, for coming down. Really appreciate it. We're going to call it a night there. It's like 11:30 anyway. Yeah, it's gone 11:30. Wow, you've had plenty of time from us. Thank you very much for tuning in again. I really appreciate you guys watching and joining us every week. And don't forget, you can catch Chris and Brent competing Wednesday night fights. Level Up Live is the Twitch channel. Shout out to Afii and everyone involved in that tournament. Speaking of tournaments, there is no bracket reset this week because, as we said, TI6 is on, and Meltdown will be showcasing that. But EGX is coming up, and also the online CPT. If you want to find out more information on all of those, you can do that at unequaledmedia.com. At the end of this set, we'll probably show you some slides. But for me, Chris T, Brent, everyone here, ImStillDaDaddy, Real Menace, Dogtanyan, Packz, Confz, Problem X, Hurricane. Anyone else I've forgotten, I do apologise. Thank you very much for tuning in. Winner Stays On. We'll be back next week. Take care.
Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! 戦いの先へ Unequaled Media, Capcom, and EGX presents the greatest Capcom Pro Tour premiere event in Europe, September 23rd to September 25th at the Birmingham NEC, UK. Register today at um.egx.net. Fighters ready!